Good morning, everybody, and welcome in to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park this Wednesday morning. And it is a little bit humid today. We're going to get some weather later on today, but the great thing is that you guys are here early with us as the rope drop has just happened. The gates have opened and it's time to go on in and have some fun here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So welcome in, guys. Glad you could be a part of what we're going to have as far as our mid-week of our first spring break week here at Walt Disney World. If you guys are wondering, who is this guy and why does he wear the same blue shirt all the time? Well, my name's Chris. I'm going to be your agent in the parks today, giving you a personal tour guide of everything we can find, look at, and check out as far as what's new, what's news as far as Disney's concerned, as we spend the next 3 to 4 hours here live in Walt Disney World. I would love for you guys to consider coming back and hanging out with us more, because we here at Ear to Ear Magic do stream every Monday through Friday from the Disney World Parks and Universal Orlando Resort. And all you need you to do is hit that subscribe button and then come back and hang out with us as we open up our camera and our lives here at the parks to show you what we experience and to answer your questions and hang out with the rest of the crew over here in the chat with the Magic Crew. Everyone who subscribes to our channel and jumps into the chat, we call them our Magic Crew, because whereas I'm holding the camera and I'm constantly talking, the real magic happens inside the community, inside the chat. So thank you to our moderators for making sure that everyone who comes into our chats can find a family-friendly space to have fun in the parks, to get away from the drama. And we ask that you comply with the guidelines that both YouTube and our group has done for enjoying our days here. So welcome in. Glad you could join us, and let's go ahead and get started in this morning. Glad to see everybody in. So our sand sculpture has changed. I was thinking, oh look, the sand sculpture is not still up. No, it's a different sand sculpture. Yes, Sandtastic USA. They have come through and they have changed up our sand sculpture to be the Ice Age Scrat Tails. Yes, original shorts starting on April 13th, found only on Disney Plus. So if you're looking to have some additional fun with Scrat the squirrel and his continual chase of the acorn, you can check it out. Again, original shorts coming to Disney Plus starting April 13th. And to remind everybody, Sandtastic USA has come along and updated their, I think it's weird to think that they have just completely resurfaced and refaced this entire piece of work here. It's pretty awesome. All right, let's head on into the parks. How's everybody doing this morning? My voice is shot. The start of this week is not only spring break, but we started a little bit of the allergy season here, and I don't know what's blooming, but it's blooming all up in my space. And so allergies have been rampant on me today. So I apologize in advance, guys. You may have a little bit of a sneeze here and there. You may have a little bit of throat every so often. It's funny, I went to the doctor yesterday for a doctor's visit. even my doctor was sniffling. And I was like, yeah, so allergy season? He's like, oh yeah. So I'm gonna jump through the pass holder entrance here, because why not? Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing, sir?
Doing good. I'll be better if I see something other than blue.
I just saw your videos the other day. I was watching it, I think last night.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
Well, Jose,
well.
have a great afternoon.
You too.
We're going to have some fun in the parks today. And if you've never noticed, if you're like me, sometimes you get into the parks, you're like immediately, run, let's go have fun. You may miss the fact that if you turn to the left, you can actually see the floating mountains of Moara Valley in Pandora, just over to your left. Hey, before we get too far into today's stream, let's do a roll call and say hello to everybody who's jumping into the chat this morning, including some of our awesome moderators. If you happen to see anybody in the chat that has the blue wrench beside their name, Those are people who have volunteered their time and efforts to watch our streams, make sure that everyone's taken care of, everyone's getting the respect that they deserve. And they are here to serve our community, but to have fun as well. So if there's something that they respond to and they ask you to refrain from, please just listen. It's not meant to be in any way a judgment on you. They are looking out for everybody, and they just want to make sure that everyone has a great experience when they come in. And so welcome in mods this morning. Morning, Captain. Good guy. How are you doing today, sir? Florida Park Explorers is in the chat today. Another hard-working, family-based channel who shares their experiences in the parks. Cliff, good to see you. Remember, everybody, there's a lot of stuff that has to happen day by day, but everything's a little bit easier if you just remember your toes going first. You do that, it makes the beginning of the day a lot easier. Good morning, Sherry. Awesome sunsets. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom this morning. You are here amongst the first guests arriving today, this spring break week. And we're glad you're here, Sherry. RMJ23, good morning. We were good. We were tucked in. We were fine. Thank you for thinking about us, Honey Bear. Honestly, if we ever had a tornado in the area, I've been on the great movie ride so much, I would probably grab a bicycle. Good morning, Hillary. Hey, I got a question, Haley. You know that just less than a week from now, they're opening up the Run Disney 2022 Wine and Dine Half Marathon Race Registration Weekend. And are you going to be running? Are you going to be hanging out with us this coming November? I'm excited about it because yesterday, and I didn't even get a chance to post, I have been so busy lately, guys, running around from place to place. You know, and we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have TikTok. Of course, we stream with you guys on YouTube. And then yesterday, information was released about that upcoming race. Haven't even had a chance to post about it yet. But they announced the medals, the theming for all 4 races. And we put it out there to anybody who would like to sign up for the Wine and Dine 5K for this November, especially if it's their first one and they want to walk it with us here at Ear to Ear Magic. We're going to make that open invitation to everybody that we will take you with us as we go around the race course on the 5K. It's going to be Coco themed. The 10K is going to be Raya and the Last Dragon. Half marathon is going to be Soul from Pixar. And if you're doing the challenge of going through all 3 races, you're going to get, the challenge is going to be themed as far as the medal goes. Genie.
A lot of people didn't know it opened at 9.
So, with my throat, I think I'm going to have to go get some coffee. I need some coffee. I need something warm. But, you know me, I want to get early in to safaris at Kilimanjaro Safaris. It opens this morning at 9 a.m. So I know it's not open yet, but I want to go ahead and get in line. Morning, Jason. What if the recent rains impacted the previous sand sculptures? Here's the thing, Sandtastic USA uses a covering that they spray the sculpture with. It does a pretty good job of keeping the sand still and intact. So, no, good morning. You know, Dennis, it's very easy to wake up on a day like this and go, you know what? I'm tired. I got so much stuff I've got to get done. My throat hurts from allergies. And just be really pessimistic about things. But that's not how we operate. That's not how we do things here at Ear to Ear Magic. Instead, we're excited about the possibility of sharing everything with you guys. Look at the line that's already formed for Kilimanjaro Safaris. What? Oh my gosh. It doesn't open till 9. Everybody else is jumping in line too. Woo. Awesome. That's a line. That is a line right there. Everyone else is like, we're going to wait too. Nikki says, I think that everything is bluing. Now, here's the thing. I haven't had a major allergy sneezing. I haven't had a major response to allergy season since we moved here from the Atlanta area. Wow. You know, if everyone just took the 180 turn, we would be in line for Flight of Passage. I haven't had an adverse reaction to a seasonal allergy issue since we moved here 3.5 years ago. I did it every season in Atlanta, every spring and every fall. But I have a feeling my reactions these past couple of days are significant of the fact that it's going to be big. It's going to be a rough season for those with seasonal allergies.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome in, Mike. Everybody, Mike Redmond is watching for the very first time. Give him a good Magic Crew welcome this morning.
If we're looking for the end of the line, it's right over here, my friend.
Woohoo!
We're actually wrapping around this way, but just keep following the perimeter of the wall there.
They're sticking us in a corner.
To the line, right this way, all the way to the
Look,
left.
guys, they stuck us in a bush. Welcome in this morning, Travis. Oh, thank you.
Jumbo friends, all the way to the left.
Welcome in, Walt.
All the way to the left there.
Good morning, running our show. How you doing today? Welcome in, Ilaria. I got a notification from your message this morning. I haven't got a chance to read it. I love getting messages from you guys over on Instagram. For those who follow us over on Instagram, I spent last night about 45 minutes trying to work on a TikTok. It was a simple TikTok. I should have been able to have it up in like 5 minutes. It kept glitching out with the app, and I don't know if it was my source file or something was going on with TikTok, but I had to keep redoing it and working on it. And it's frustrating that I spent so much time, Laura, on it, and then I still couldn't get it posted. But we'll get that after our live stream today. I'll be back at it again. Robert, good to see you.
I can see him.
David's watching all the way from the UK. To all of our international watchers, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
Come on down, all the way to the left, my friends. Right this
Hello,
way.
Pikachu.
All the way to the left, friends.
Welcome in, Peggy.
Okay, so this is the deal. From
Craig's
45 minutes away
Robotics.
from where we are, it doesn't open until 9, so we're looking at over an hour wait. Okay, now I was more than happy to stay in line if you guys want to go wander around.
Billy's like, I'm trying to put in a little fun today for a run. I got to think about how much it's going to cost me to sign up for a challenge next week.
I'm dragging up the rear.
Alpha Cat. Alpha Cat, is your name Chris too? I like Alpha Cat though. Alpha Cat's pretty cool. Happy Wednesday, Bespoke
We
Magic.
need a magic marker.
So we're jumping in line. Kilimanjaro Safari has not yet opened. It's actually going to be another 15 minutes before they even open it up. So we just jumped in line because you know what? The line's only going to get longer, right? We like our lurkers, Leanne. To all of our Ninja Watchers this morning, Jumbo, and welcome in. Over in Port Richey, just fine. All we had were thunderstorms last night, and honestly, I was so tired. I think I kind of crashed when I got back to the house last night. There were a couple of items that I needed to take care of last night for my travel clients. And I apologize if you were one of those too, because I crashed big time. I mean, but as soon as the stream is over today, we'll get back into that. It's Holly from the Disney Fanatics. Good morning, Holly. What are you doing today? Theo Sam Eagle. I prefer the 0.00001K run to the mailbox and back. I don't run to the mailbox. That's a fun run, Theo. And it depends on what's in the mailbox as whether or not getting back to the finish line is actually fun or not. Sometimes that fun run is really, really depressing. Especially when your, utility bills start showing up. Well, that was supposed to be fun, but now I have to pay the electric bill. Cool, Nikki. Hey, if something changes, seriously, if something changes and you decide to sign up and do the 5K as well, come and do it with us. We'd love to have you. There we go. Jason's got his cup of Joe. I'm going to grab something hot after the safari as well, Jason. Help to soothe the allergy-ridden throat ever so much. But the longer I waited in line for Starbucks, the longer and farther back I was going to be in line for this. So, Christine says, get the medicine ball at Starbucks. Okay, Christine, you've opened a can and I need to pour it out. What is the medicine ball? Dish the tea, pour it out, and let us know. What is the medicine ball? Who else knows about what that is? I'm extremely intrigued at this point. Anybody else know what the medicine ball is too? Welcome in, Sarah. Good to see you. Are you excited about registration next week? I only ask because I know you are. Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning, Colin. So, it looks kind of nice and cloudy and blue right now. We'll talk about the weather here in just a second. But it's going to get nasty a little bit later today. So I'm excited about the fact that I can get you guys in Animal Kingdom early, get our fun in, and get out before the rest of the weather comes flying in today. So Captain Good Guy, we are still displaced at the moment. Wow, we're almost getting up in a full month at this point. So we are hashtag between places still, but still working on it. Yep, look at this, Calvin. Look at this. Just look at it. Great googly moogly. I made the joke here, guys, that if everybody in line here would just turn around and face the other direction, we'd automatically be in line for flight of passage. Stitch. Hey, did you get your coloring session scheduled yet? Oh, Holly, I had the worst allergies every season, in the spring and in the fall in Atlanta, and it only got better for me when I started using the sprays, the Nasacort and stuff like that. I have not had to use Nasacort since I moved here to the Orlando area to do this on a regular basis for Eater Magic. So you guys don't see me under the effect of allergies very often, but this past 3 days have been rough, almost as if we're back in Atlanta. Yep, we're going to be getting lots of pollen. This is the time of the period of the year that I refuse to wash my car on a regular basis because it's just going to turn yellow as soon as I drive out, right? Welcome in, Artemis. So, speaking of Artemis, we've got to set up our time where we can have our further discussions and help you guys out. We are, as a reminder to everybody who may just be popping in, Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. That's how we pay the bills, and that's how we take care of our family. So, outside of the live stream, Susan and I are helping book and plan travel for our clients. We do not charge them any fees, as it is not only something we don't want to do, but it is something we cannot do and be an earmarked Disney travel agency with Travelmation. We are not the agency, but Travelmation is a great group. They have some major leaps and bounds that are going to be taken at the first of next year as far as their status with Disney destinations, and we're grateful to be able to work with them. If you guys ever would like to come to Disney, Universal, or basically travel anywhere, and we can help you out, let us be your agents in the parks. Reach out to us at chrisedwards at travelmation.net. Copy Susan Edwards at travelmation.net. Let's get you with some quotes. Let's get you talking about what would be best for your family. Get it booked, taken care of, and we can help you before, during, and even after your trip, and making sure that you have less stress because you have somebody who knows what's going on in the parks and can answer all your questions and help you to find the best deal for your family and try to get some promotional prices as well. Wasn't it, Stitch? It was. It was a big thing. It was, as we say here at Animal Kingdom. Well, it was just a kick in the head, wasn't it? TikTok has some of the most self-absorbed people on the planet. It's a good excuse to have look at me, look what I can do. Was that a dance? I'm not sure if that was a dance, but look what I can do. We try to use TikTok, Instagram, and everything else to provide you guys some good information from the parks and a smile here and there. Well, before we get too much further in the chat, we are starting to move forward here a little bit. Let's talk about our weather for today. It's time for our weather report. What's going on here in the Orlando area? Today we have a high of 79 degrees. It will be raining here today, guys. We're going to be getting some rain. It's like an 80% chance of rain throughout the day. By noon, it will be at 50%. So we're going to be getting in here to the park, having some fun. Probably out around by noon today, such that we can avoid hitting the inevitable rain that will be happening. Tomorrow, going to be a high of 82 with a high of 88 on Friday. Saturday and back down to 78 on Sunday. High temperatures, cloudy, partly cloudy weather. And looking at for us for the rest of the week, today, of course, is we're at Animal Kingdom. On Thursday, tomorrow, by the way, guys, don't forget, wash your green shirt today. If you haven't already, make sure your green shirt is in the wash today. Don't wake up in the morning and go, oh man, I forgot. Get your green shirt, your green tights, your green hat. Get it all washed today, because tomorrow, March 17th, you're going to want to wear it. We're going to be in Epcot again for the Flower and Garden Festival. And we're going to have a special guest with us to have some food and food reviews. So join us tomorrow and for that. And on Friday, we will be starting off at Magic Kingdom in the very beginning. That won't be for very long because we have a special place to go to shortly after that. So don't miss Friday in our special surprise stream. We're going to give you a little behind-the-scenes opportunity to see something in the works as it's being made and presented to every guest here at Walt Disney World in the first presentation returning since 2019, everybody. It's been 3 years since we've been able to do and show you this. We're going to do it again, and it's going to be on Friday. So don't miss out. Go ahead and find tomorrow's stream on Epcot and Friday's stream for our surprise stream sometime today. Give it a like. Put a reminder link on it. You can click a reminder from YouTube to join in and have some fun with us. And we're looking forward to both some food tomorrow and this special thing on Friday. We've been looking forward to it all week long. The transparency didn't work. How's that for a white screen? But yeah, today's weather, it is gonna be a chance of rain average across the day of 80%. So I do have my umbrella with me today, just in case.
On the way back. On the way back. On the way back. Yeah.
I got your green shirt ready. Don't get caught off guard like I do sometimes. Welcome in, Dr. Dragon. Good to have you in this morning. You know it's my day off. Chris is at Animal Kingdom. EJ Wild. So I have to give some feedback. You know, we make it possible for you guys. If you ever want to tip or donate to the channel, we don't make money from Disney. Nobody from Disney or Universal pays us to come to the parks. They don't give us anything to do what we do. We do it because we like to share what we are experiencing. It allows us to meet new people and grow our community. Last night, both Jay Wild and Lovin' This World over at Universal Stream provided us some PayPals and said, here, take care of your boys. Had both of my teenage boys with me yesterday. It's spring break and they have not been able to do anything because we're working hard. They're like, what are we doing for spring break, Dad? I'm like, working. So sorry, dudes. But they came with me to Universal yesterday. And Jay Wild and Lovin' This World said, buy those teenage boys some food. Get them something and feed them. And reward them for such a great job. And afterwards, because we had weather coming in last night, I decided that we would go. We went ahead and left Universal just to make sure we were out of the mix of it all. And I took the boys over to grab something they had never done. They were really something they have always wanted to try. We've done it once with Liberty, but they've never had a chance to do it. So last night, I'll go ahead and show you this here. Last night, Jay Wild, I took them over to Senior Frogs. It was a teenage boy's dream. On Tuesday nights at Senior Frogs, they have an all-you-can-eat taco night. And it's like $3 more than their normal tacos. Normally you get like 3 tacos for a price. And for $3 more on Tuesdays, you can get the all-you-can-eat. And I put those boys down and I said, I want you to go to town, guys. So thank you again to Jay Wild and Loving This World for the PayPals last time. It says, feed those boys and take care of them. And hopefully I did. They walked away so stuffed. I think they ate something like 10 tacos. I mean, these are nice. This is not Taco Bell. This is good stuff. So if you guys are ever in the Orlando area and you're really hungry and like the idea of having carne asada, or we have the conchinitas, the pollo, even a veggie. There's a veggie version, and it's all you can eat. Check it out on International. They walked away happy. So thank you guys so much for that. Good morning, Michelle. Honey Bear says, I'm Irish and I'm ready. If you're Irish, you're probably always ready, right? Welcome in, Micah, watching from South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Hope you're having a great Wednesday morning today. Welcome in, Julie Smith. How are you doing? Are you still recuperating? You're still doing much better than you were? Mark says it's cold in Buffalo. And Mark and I'm sitting here talking about 80-degree weather. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you, my friend. Morning, Rachel. You guys are going to be having a good day today, too. Rachel and her family are in Walt Disney World this week. Hey, if you guys are going to be in Epcot tomorrow, you have to come over and say hello to the stream. Thank you so much, Aaron. And thank you to everybody who shares our streams and information for our accounts out on social media themselves. We should be on Kilimanjaro Safari probably in about 25 to 30 minutes, so we'll see how we go. Oh, it was so good, Jill. I mean, I've been walking those boys around for about 5 hours. I gave them, a milkshake from Loving This World, but we had to share it with the 3 of us and, teenage boys. That was about maybe 3 to 5 minutes of energy. So they were much appreciative of it. So thank you so much, guys. Oh, Micah, the flavors are so great. And they have this little sauce, and the sauce was good, but it was tangy and spicy. I couldn't stop myself. I was dipping everyone. By the time we walked out of there, I was like I had a fuzzy tauntaun from Oga's. My lips were just numb, but it was wonderful. The boys did really have a good time. They needed that. It's been extremely stressful these last 3 weeks, and here it is spring break, and they haven't really been able to have any spring break fun. So I think it was good for them to go out and do some stuff, enjoy the parks a little bit. So they had a good time. Yeah, especially for teenage boys who can eat you out of house and home and then look at you and go, well, what's next? Good morning, Don. Hey, 60-degree weather is nice, especially in Wisconsin. Enjoy this shorts and flip-flop weather. Alvin says, so you're telling us you put Senior Fries out of business last night. I will tell you this, by the time we were done, they had the 86, the veggie tacos. Mike is in Vegas for a conference. So, Michelle, what? Is that slang for something? I can't keep up with the slang these days for all you kids out there. He's in conference. He's in conference with a casino. It's a casino conference. I hope he has a great week this week. If you see Jill, he's one of our Magic Crew members who lives out in Vegas. You guys grab a buffet together. It's like $4, you know, so go wild. Oh, well, Julie, it's going to be raining here today as well. Matter of fact, we have an 80% chance of rain today. And we're going to be out of the park before it gets too bad, hopefully. If you haven't watched Darby O'Gill, that's a good movie to watch for tomorrow. Hey, Jay Walt, is it on Disney Plus? So, I haven't watched television in 3 weeks, really. So, I haven't had a chance to check and see if they've added it to Disney Plus. So, Jill, here's the secret. Here's the secret. If you know a bad storm's coming, the best thing to do is to walk around Universal for 4 hours. Eat as many tacos as you can. Go home, lay on the floor, and fall asleep. You won't even know that there's a storm. It works. I can tell you from a personal standpoint, 100% of the time, Universal, tacos, sleep on the floor, doesn't bother you a bit. I bet you've never heard that secret before. Well, seriously, you guys gave me the idea last night in the stream, so I can go long times without having food, and they were ready. They get ready to eat much quicker than I do. Hope he brought printing of nickels for the nickel slots, right? So it is. Darby O'Gill's is on Disney Plus. So yeah, that's a great thing to either watch tonight or tomorrow. Getting ready for St. Patty's Day. Awesome. Thanks, guys, for looking that up for me. Brenda G, good morning. No, we're still in between. We are still transients. We are still the nomad family of the Disney community. See, Henry knows how to do it. Who else has got on his Kilimanjaro Safari hat and getting ready to go on this morning? Good morning, Henry. Nancy is watching from the waiting room at the hand doctor. I'm sorry, I got that song stuck in my head now, Nancy. Born the hand job, baby. I would be the idiot at the hand doctor playing that song and trying to get everybody to bum 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 bum. How awesome would that be if the nurses or the doctor's assistants walked out and everybody was doing a hand jive? Oh, I'm surprised people let me out of the house. Good morning, Crystal. I know, I gotta get some coffee after we get done with the safari. But safari first, coffee next. Now, Gabriel might not believe that's the way that should go, but that's my opinion. We'll get you guys taken care of first, and then after I've fulfilled your need for animals, we'll go back and grab some coffee.
If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables.
Well, hopefully your visit goes well today, Nancy. And thank you for popping in and hanging out with us while you're waiting. John Bowen, welcome to Animal Kingdom today. This is probably the most confusing queue. And you guys tell me, you guys go through all the queues with me. If you don't do this on a regular basis, you can be completely lost as to where you are in the line.
Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
All right, now Sharon, we prefer that people come in with positivity in our chat, and we don't want too much negativity, or the mods may have to ask you to take it easy. That's great news, Sharon. So Crystal says it's high in Georgia today. It's going to be around 61. We've got 60 degrees up in Wisconsin. So it looks like we're, at least in some areas, on the up and up after some really bad weather here in the most recent past. What Julie? Thank you so much for popping in. We hope your afternoon is a wonderful one. And if you ever need to come back and watch the Kilimanjaro Safari, know that all of our live streams do go up on our channel and can be watched in replay after they're done. So don't ever feel as though you have to miss out. You can always come back in and watch it a little bit later. And if you do, make sure to leave us a comment that you rewatched it, because it's amazing how much difference it makes when people, when they watch replays, when they leave comments for that. Good morning, Kendra. Well, Aaron, you're with us right now. You are in the Animal Kingdom as we speak. So, your vivid test. You're not very vivid today. I get it. Good morning, Don. The safari is, to us, the highlight of Animal Kingdom Park. I try to make sure we can get a safari in every time we come, because every ride on the safari is a little bit different. JB loves Disney. How are you doing? Haven't seen your name pop up in the chat in a bit. I hope you're doing great. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. It's Mama G. Mama G popping in to tell everybody to make sure you take your vitamins. Change your underwear, and make sure you wash your green laundry today, and don't forget to wear it tomorrow. Welcome in, Mama G. No, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mama G. Happy birthday, Mama G. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Mama G. Mama G is 129 years old today. That is amazing. She is probably our oldest Magic Crew member. She is amazing. Welcome in, my friend. Happy birthday. That's crazy. Is it going to be 60 degrees everywhere except Orlando? Are you guys punking us or something? I mean, we're looking at highs in the 80s, and you guys are everywhere else doing 60. Highs and going to be 70 all next week. Yeah, it's going to get warmer as we go along now. We're going to be hitting 88 degrees at the end of this week. So make sure you wear your sunscreen, guys. And hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I've already drank half of my water, and I haven't even gotten on the first attraction yet. So I don't see our crested cranes are out this morning. We'll look and see if they might be further over. I see on a Weasley sweater. Remember, when you get a gift like a Weasley sweater, it's not Merry Christmas, it's Happy Christmas. Most definitely, Robert. JB, been busy coming up this weekend for a week. Sweet.
And welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Safe travels.
In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party.
Nikki says happy birthday. Mine was yesterday. Happy unbirthday, Nikki.
If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded.
I know, Stitch. I love seeing the aminos. The aminos are my favorite thing of the park.
Please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris,
We go wild. Mama G's gonna kick me in the head like a zebra. You don't stand next to those feisty zebras, do you, Mama G? 71 in Virginia. Carol says it's going to be 70 in Chicago. Morning, Carol. Good morning, Bailey. We're in line for the Kilimanjaro Safaris. Not much longer now. I'll do much better later on. Get a little hot liquid, some coffee. At least the rain helps with the pollen though, right? So if you guys are jumping in with us today, we are here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are in line for Kilimanjaro Safaris, which didn't open today till 9 a.m., which meant the line got long because the people are here for the aminos. So we're probably about 10, at most 15 minutes away from being on a safari this morning. If you guys are watching for the very first time, welcome into Ear to Ear Magic. We're glad that you have found us here on YouTube. Thank you to our magic crew for hitting likes today, getting us to as high a number we can for likes so that YouTube will help us reach out and find some new people to join us. If this is your first time joining us here on any of our live streams, we do stream in the parks Monday through Friday. And we would love it if you would consider joining us for future streams and joining our crew here by hitting that subscribe button today. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. So if you hit the bell, next time you open up YouTube, if we're live, YouTube will give you a reminder. Ooh, that fan feels nice. My charging cable seems to be acting up. It may be on the fritz, so I'll have to purchase another one of those here very soon. Yep, it's not working. That's not good. That's not good at all. over here on the channel. We have been blessed to have new members join us here in the last few days. We're at 8,112 members of our Magic Crew and working our way to 8,200. So welcome in, Amber. How are you doing today? Steven says we've already crested the 100 like mark already. So thank you guys for helping us get to 100 likes today. So sad we're not seeing the cranes. Normally the crested cranes are out here. There's a couple of them. And haven't seen them the last couple of times. Probably means they're in other areas of the exhibit. Oh, they do. You can actually get it. Right now, the charge cable is like one of those ones. I use it on a regular basis. After a while, they just tend to wear out. They don't make the connection as well, and they'll charge for a minute and then they'll stop charging, which is a problem because in my mind, I'm charging. I'm continually running battery. Got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that you guys don't care or need to see about. But I obviously got a dud charging cable we'll have to replace. The great thing, Crystal, is that we have a group of people here on our channel, our Magic Crew patrons, who help us out with additional costs and stuff like that on a regular basis. So that makes a huge difference as far as what we need to do, as far as replacing even little silly little things like that. So thank you to all of our ear-to-ear Magic Crew patrons. Your commitment on a monthly basis makes it possible for us to do. I broke my gimbal tripod. We have another one on order. That's all due to the generosity and commitment on a regular basis from the ear-to-ear Magic Crew patrons. So
please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minute.
So if you guys are thinking, wow, you know, is it really that important? The patrons, do they really make that big of a difference? Well, when you all of a sudden have a need to replace a part, or you have to pay for your applications to use to open the streams, it makes a huge difference. So to all of our patrons out there, thank you so much. And if you guys are interested in checking out and becoming a member of that patron group, you can do so by going over to patreon.com, Ear to Ear Magic. We have 5 different levels, and the lowest level is $5 a month to join the crew, be a part of the internal chat, see pictures and things we wouldn't post elsewhere. And we have a monthly Zoom call, which we just had this past week, that everyone's invited to. So we'd love to have you guys join us. If you enjoy our streams on a regular basis, you can hang out and join our crew. Hello! Oh my gosh, it's Emily! Wait, hey, where's your vehicle?
It's down there.
Why aren't you in it?
Later.
We came too early. When it's raining, yes. She's gonna take you on the water tour later on today, everybody. Good to see you, Emily. Emily is a lovely cast member here. Susan and I met for the first time over in Epcot, over in France, on one of our live streams, actually. And she told us when we first got into the live stream, we met her the first time. She goes, I work over at Kilimanjaro Safaris. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for Emily. This is the first time in like 7 months that we've actually seen her working. So that's why we're like, oh my gosh, it's Emily. Both Emily and her husband are cast members. They are the ones who day in and day out make it possible to keep the parks going. The attractions are great. The food is wonderful. But it's the cast members who really make the park what it is. So. Good morning, Ben. Okay, Ben, let's just be honest here. That's just business as usual in Seattle, though, isn't it? Good morning, Ben. Good to see you, my friend. Can we jump in the back row so we won't bother anybody? One. We'll just sit in the corner and you tell us when we can move forward. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy, for watching in the background. And for everybody who's just having us in the back while they're getting stuff done today. We hope that our content is positive enough and entertaining enough to kind of keep you sane as the insane things hit you throughout the workday. You know, people think, well, I joke about that a lot. I see people who walk up to us and go, hey, what are you doing? Or, oh, you're live streaming? And I'll tell them, I was like, well, on your vacation, when you get back, you're going to have PDD, that post-Disney depression. That idea of waking up and realizing, I'm not going to the parks today. I got to go to work. I got to get some stuff done. I can't hang out and ride the Kilimanjaro Safaris today. That's the beauty of these live streams. Even if you can only come in for a moment, we love that there are people who just need to pipe in, ride a ride with us, grab a cupcake, say hello to some friends that they've learned that will say hello back in the Magic Crew. And if that makes your day a little bit better, then we have done a wonderful thing as far as turning on our camera. So thank you, Don. What would she do if you gave a bird an egg? You think if you gave a bird an egg, like a boiled egg, if they look at you like, really? Welcome in, Jenny G. How is your weather up in Canada at the moment? We've got to expand what we do, Jay Wild. There's lots of more things we can do and add to the patron group. And by the way, we have not had our monthly drawing yet for our patrons. Every month we have a drawing in which we have a prize that we will get together and send out to those who are patrons. The patron drawing is open for the top 3 tiers. So if you are a stage manager, a director, or a producer on our patron group, your name is in the mix. Now, you guys know, especially for those who follow us all the time, we're in between places at the moment. I have a box that is not packed away that has the things that need to go out. So I'm hoping to soon have everything out and ready to go as far as that. We're going to be adding another surprise giveaway before the end of the month. So awesome, Simon. Our ninja watchers are extremely important. 172 minutes. 172 days, Peggy. Good morning, Melissa. I look forward to the Patreon Zoom calls because it allows me to see you guys and hear you talk. I mean, I enjoy the chat. I love reading your guys' comments. I love having conversations with you. But the Zoom calls for our patrons, you guys are in the calls. You get to talk. You get to see everybody else. You get to meet other people in the group. So I think it's extremely important and a great chance to get to know everybody. Good morning, Miss Sugar Cookie. Thank you, Andy, for hitting that subscribe button today, too. Everybody in the Magic Crew, welcome in our new member, Andy. Oh, Stephanie says, I have birds and they eat eggs. I always wonder about that, you know?
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris,
we go wild. So, I want to bring up something. Kilimanjaro Safaris did not open up until 9 a.m. this morning. The line was all the way back to the Festival of the Lion King space. Cast members were telling us there was a 45 to 50 minute wait once they opened up. The line opened up. We got in. We were about to get on our cruise, our little vehicle here at 9:30. It was a 30-minute wait. So not nearly as bad as what they were thinking it was going to be. I was wondering whether or not this is going to have to happen while we were on the vehicle, but you know what it means, everybody. Well, I can't sing. My voice is shot. Oh, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from our friend Steven. Thank you so much for the PayPal, Steven. Steven says, you know what? Here's $16. Get yourself a new charging cable. Thank you so much, Steven. Steven is like our IT guy. Last November, Steven found out which adapters I have to use for streaming. It's a special adapter that allows me to divert the lightning cable to a very strict 90-degree angle so that I can put it into the gimbal and be able to provide a better orientation of everything we do. And he bought a whole bunch of those adapters and he gave them to me in November and says, here, use them. Those things wear out like once every 2 weeks. They go bad. So I have to just, after I use them for a couple of weeks, I just have to throw them out and get a new one. He gave me so many in November that they lasted until now. So, thanks, Steven, Mr. IT guy, a.k.a. Walt's Chili. I know, Don, we got a great group here. As our community grows larger, we're going to have to add some moderators. If you guys are ever interested in becoming a moderator here with us here on Ear to Ear Magic, shoot me an email. We'll put you on a list of those who are interested. You can send me an email over at chris@eartoearmagic.com. We would ask that you go through a little bit of training, making sure you know exactly what needs to be done. And as we get larger on our channel, we would love to have more of you guys become moderators for us.
Please watch your head, watch your step on your way in. Jumbo. Hi, welcome. Everyone, please watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. These doors are closing.
I'll come in here for a moment. I blessed the man down in Africa. You know, here for a moment, I don't travel nearly as much as you do lately. My Africa is very limited. Good to see you guys.
Thank you, we're in.
Happy Wednesday, Benji.
Alrighty, twin day, everyone. That means
Let's go.
Let's go. Jumbo, everyone. Jumbo is hello in Swahili. My name is Lowell, and I am going to be your safari driver today. Now, while we're out here in the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, I do ask that you please remain safely seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vehicle, and be sure to supervise your children. For the safety of the animals, please no eating, drinking, smoking, or flash photography of any kind out of this park. If at any point you have any animal questions, shout them out. I respond and I answer questions just like a real person. We're going to begin our safari out in the Ituri forest of northern Africa. It's home to a lot of large camouflaging animals. These animals are playing a deadly game of hide and seek against predators, where what's at stake
Welcome
is
in, Orlando.
survival. On your right is an okapi. Now, okapi are not related to the zebra, no matter how stripy their butt is. Okapi are the only living relative of the giraffe. They just never needed a long neck because their food is very low to the
There's a
ground.
tree.
They eat from bushes and brush. Baby okapi do not poop for the first 30 days of their life. If they want that smell to attract predators.
Oh my God.
So they just plug it all up in there.
Plug it up.
After
Plug
30
it
days,
up.
they're in for a wild ride.
The first 30 days of life. Plug it up. Plug it up.
Ahead of us are some greater
Oh my
kudu.
goodness.
This is a type of antelope. A male kudu can get horns of over 6 feet in length. On your left is a black rhinoceros. Black rhino are the smallest of the rhino species. They weigh only 3,500 pounds. Although rhino have no natural predators, they have been hunted almost to extinction for their horns.
Welcome in, my
That's
creative
because some
food
people
and
think
vlogs.
rhino horns have magic healing powers, and they don't.
They're just
Rhino horns are made of keratin,
which
the
is
exact same material
fingernails.
as our fingernails. There's nothing magic about them.
Welcome
Looks like
in,
we're stopping at
Sarah.
bongos crossing the road up ahead.
We got some
Bongos are
bongos
another
crossing the
type of
roads. That
animal.
means we're going to be here for a second.
And if you were to pet a bongo, the oils on their fur would turn your hand orange, like touching wet paint.
Bongos. Welcome into the channel, Sarah.
Both
Glad you
male
could join
and
us today.
female bongo have horns, which is pretty typical for most antelope.
Pet bongo.
We've got the whole bongo migration going by right now.
The
They use their
bongo.
long horns
The bongo
to help them better
migration
push
of
through bushes,
2022.
brush of their dense forest home. On your left are some saddle-billed storks. They stand 6 feet tall with a 9-foot wingspan. We are now entering the territory of the most dangerous, aggressive animal in the entirety of our world. Besides humans,
Hey, annual pass order at Disney World.
it's the hippopotamus. Hippopotamus can weigh over 5,000 pounds. They can run 40 miles per hour. And And their teeth are over 18 inches long. The ones over here are a lot easier to see.
Well, we'll see them a lot easier over here.
A group of hippo is called a bloat.
They're bloating.
So this is a bloat of hippo. And the birds are pink-backed pelicans.
Welcome in
Named after
there,
the
Belle.
pink color the males get during mating season.
Welcome in, Walt. Good morning. We're getting fed. Our pelicans are getting fed by
The
Catherine this
hippos
morning.
do not
How cool of a
swim.
job would that be?
They walk on the very bottom of the river. And sometimes you can hear a hippo making a deep, hearty, chuckling sound called a wheeze hawk.
A wheeze hog.
It sounds like a deep, hearty laugh. Everyone, please remain seated here. Oh, that includes that child. Please do not Lion King your children. Thank you. Now, crocodiles don't like to chew their food.
That's
Instead, they'll smash their prey repeatedly into rocks until they turn its bones to paste.
so.
And then they'll pull it apart limb by limb like eating taffy.
I love the
And that is
dazzle
why
of
we
the
stay
zebra.
seated by the crocodiles.
The dazzle of zebra is one of my favorites, but Walt,
Also,
my
sometimes I
all-time
slam the
favorite.
brakes and I don't always notice people are
A
standing.
group of flamingo.
Right is a baobab
Oh,
tree.
a group of flamingos
Baobabs
referred
are
to as a
leafless
flamboyance.
For 9 months out of the year. To help them save water in their trunks. In fact, they have so much water in their trunks that sometimes thirsty elephants will pierce them with their tusks to take a little sip of water from out of the hole. Like when a human sticks a straw into a juice box. Or taps a cake.
Oh, we just had a cat.
We are now
Oh, look at our.
here in the savannah.
We got our new over here.
Vast
Our wildebeest.
grassland ecosystem
You have to turn around to
that
see them.
extends on for hundreds of miles across northern and central Africa. The big giraffe-looking thing across the field is a giraffe. They stand about 18 to 20 feet tall, and they have 18-inch long tongues. That is long enough to lick their own eyeballs. They use their long tongues to peel leaves and even
We're glad to have you
thorns from
today,
the
sir.
trees that they eat from.
We learn all kinds of things here on the safari. We're gonna have to recap that one about the
On our left
copy
are
though.
some African painted dogs, also known as African wild dogs. Now, these good doggos are the best hunters in all of Africa. They're in the little cave there. They catch more prey than lions do, with an 80% success rate, which is ridiculously good for a predator.
Now, I like to request the back seat of the safari
Also
so
ahead
we
of us,
don't
these
get in the
large
view of
brown
anyone else
animals
watching
with big
animals.
horns are in coal-laid
But
cattle.
there's a bad
They
side
can
to
pump
sitting in
their
the back.
own blood to and from these massive horns. And by doing that, they raise or lower their own body temperatures, like having built-in air conditioning. The clay pillars here are termite mounds. And termite mounds are
So-
as hard as cement.
It's good that we have the
Wow, they're
gimbal
just made of
because
clay,
here in the back.
mud, and poop. The brown animals with these long horns are sable antelope. And their horns help to discourage predators from jumping onto their backs, which is something that lions will do to pin their prey to the ground.
Ba-dum-dum-sh.
A giraffe only sleep for 30 minutes a day.
Which is why they
They
are
don't
the
even
most
sleep the whole 30 minutes at once.
they're the most
They'll
efficient
divide that up into
YouTubers
5-minute
on the
naps
planet.
Spread out through their day.
And Nick, yes, you can now give compliments within your My Disney Experience app.
bumps on top of a giraffe's head are called ossicons.
Ossicons!
Ossicons don't really serve a function per se. They're just made of bone and they connect directly to the giraffe's skull. Also on the hill on your right, you can see some Hartman's mountain zebra. Now it's really easy to tell when a zebra's a mountain zebra because the stripes in their butt will be really thick. And that's it. That's the whole thing. No two zebra stripe patterns are ever the same though.
So if you're trying to,
They're all different and entirely unique.
really hard to identify zebra
human
without
fingerprints
getting
on
strange
us.
looks from them as you're staring at their hair the entire time.
The little golden animals, the white bellies, are springbok, named for their ability to spring or leap high up into the air. They can jump 6 feet straight up or 13 feet horizontally.
What do
And
you
they
call a
can run
bear
over
with no
50
teeth?
miles an hour.
I'm gonna guess. Is that a gummy
They're
bear?
one of the fastest animals on Earth.
Gummy bear, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Now, like I
Buying
said earlier,
dentures where
if any
they
of you guys have any animal
compare.
questions,
They're
shout
the
'em out.
gummy bears.
Otherwise, I'm perfectly content to keep listening to myself talk.
He's a live streamer. Oh, look. He's a giraffe.
Giraffe have the same number of neck bones that we do.
8.
Theirs are just longer than ours are. Ours are more like flat discs.
We have 8 neck bones instead of giraffes. And if you think your throat is sore on allergy days, think about if you were a giraffe.
Ahead of us is an elephant. The average African elephant can weigh up to 13,000 pounds. We'll have a better view of them in a moment.
What can
In the
I
meantime,
say,
there's some
Stephanie,
antelopes on your
except
left.
you're welcome
They're a large species of
for
monkey.
the gummy bears.
They have bright blue and red faces and blue and red butts, also making them the most colorful monkey. You know Rafiki from The Lion King? Rafiki is a mandrill. Alright, I'm gonna get us a better view of the elephants than this. Just give me a second. One moment. They'll be right over here.
All I see is
These
a-
two elephants are probably females. And I say that because there are two of them. Male elephants are solitary. They live their lives alone. Whereas females live in herds, ruled by a dominant female called a matriarch, which is usually the oldest and wisest of the elephants in all the land.
Bum, bum,
Not
bum.
necessarily the biggest.
Bum, 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 bum.
Are now arriving at the red clay pits. Clay pits like these are a great place to find elephants. That's because elephants will sometimes eat clay. Now I'm aware that sounds strange, but clay has minerals in it and nutrients that elephants do not get from a diet of plants. So to an elephant, eating clay is like when a human eats a vitamin. It supplements their diet and helps them to grow big and strong. Or bigger and stronger, because, you know, they're elephants. The elephants are very social. They talk to each other a lot.
That's great, Bailey.
But they only make 3 noises we can hear. The rest of the sounds elephants make are below our range of hearing. In the same way that you and I can't hear a high-pitched sound like a dog whistle, simply because it's too high-pitched.
That's cool, Julie. Isn't that great that Disney Plus has done that? Look at our guest over there watching the elephants. Probably on the behind the scenes taking care of Gentle Giants tour.
There's some more springbok on your right-hand side as well. Now, elephants can sunburn just like we can. So, they'll cover themselves in clay, dirt, and mud to use it as sunscreen.
I know, Brian.
There are some
I know there's lots of
rare
cool
flamingo.
animals here on the safari, but I
They are
got
the
to see
tallest,
Emily, and I'm like,
lightest pink
yes,
flamingo species.
it's a
They get their
flamboyance.
pink color from a protein that's called beta carotene, which is found in the shrimp that they eat.
And
a
it's a,
flock of flamingo is called a flamboyance.
that's my favorite,
It is a
flamboyance.
reference to their flamboyant pink color.
And, of course, the hidden Mickey. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Good morning, Gabriel. Welcome in. Anybody just joining us? We're here on Kilimanjaro Safari. Moving from the main savannah.
On your left-hand side are some white rhino.
White rhinos, including our
White
babies.
rhino weigh about 5,500
Look,
pounds.
it's Ranger and
They can
Milo.
charge.
It's baby Milo. Baby Milo is out.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I'm not allowed to stop here today. The baby rhino's name is Logan. Today's only his second day out on the reserve.
Oh, this is a
So
new
we
one.
have to stay in motion because the rhinos have to learn that. Well, these trucks are always moving.
That's a brand new
There's
one.
the little baby. They're just playing right now.
I thought that was Milo. This is Logan, guys. Baby Logan has only been on the safari for 2 days.
Logan is only a few months old. He's the littlest baby. The older one, Ranger, is kind of playing with his mom over there. They're having little sparring matches and kind of roughhousing. Mom is training.
That's so
him to do
cool.
rhino stuff.
I didn't know we
Like
had a baby,
charge.
new baby out. So now we have Ranger, Milo, and Logan. So many new baby rhinos.
Now, I have often found that the easiest way to spot animals is to look for movement. You want to just pan your vision around the whole area, and the moment you see anything move at all, home in on it. For example, on the second tallest rock ahead of us is a lion.
I'm moving.
Lions will spend 16 to 18 hours of every day sleeping or resting. They do most of their hunting at night, where their night vision is 6 times better than a human's.
Come on, give us a
A
roar.
lion's roar is so loud.
How
you can
loud
hear
is it?
Over 5 miles away. That is almost as loud as thunder.
Thunder, thunder, thundercats.
There's another white rhino directly ahead of us. A white rhino can weigh about 5,500 pounds. They can charge 35 miles an hour. And their skin is 2 inches thick, like a layer of armor.
We got our
White rhino
other
live in
rhino right
groups
there.
called a crash. Whereas black rhino are solitary.
If you enjoy seeing rhinos, oh, that's a yawn right there.
Black's just yawning over there. Now, the average pride of lions will consist of one male and many, many females.
So a group of
The males
rhinos
aren't
is
in
called a
charge,
crash,
per se, because the females
and
don't like them.
the favorite band of
kick 'em out,
white
yeah.
rhinos is, of course, the Dave Matthews Band. And the Ranger's
On
gotten
your
just
left-hand
huge in
side are some
comparison.
warthogs.
I didn't
A
know.
large, burrowing relative of the pig.
There he is.
Warthogs use their upper tusks as shovels to dig holes. And on their bottom jaws, they have a secondary set of tusks, which are used to defend themselves against predators.
Yeah, but I try not to make a big deal of it. You guys don't know it.
That little
I
brown
love the
animal on your
gimbals.
right is a buntavok, which is a type of antelope. And the eggs in the ground are ostrich eggs.
They're Disney real.
Ostrich eggs are so thick
How thick are they?
and so hard,
How hard are
you
they?
can jump up and down on them without cracking. ostriches lay their eggs, they lay them all together in the nest of the dominant hen. Then she and the dominant male.
We need to come up with
will
a
take
theme
turns
song.
sitting on
Who's gonna write our theme song for the backseat bounce? I'll start playing it on the stream. The backseat bounce. Oh.
Ahead of us is a warden's outpost. The warden is raising some Nigerian dwarf goats. The locals raise them for dairy products like milk and cheese. They can jump over 4 feet high, so this fence is pointless.
Oh, whoa! I just took air. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever come up to see that much before.
Now, most of these animals we've seen out here today are either threatened, endangered, or extinct. Gone. Except for on reserves. But don't despair. There is so much being done to try and save these animals before it's too late. Here at the Disney Conservation Fund, for example, we're trying to save populations of elephant, rhino, cheetah, giraffe, and many more.
What a thrill.
If you want to donate to the Conservation Fund, you can donate anywhere in this park that sells anything. It's completely non-profit, and Disney matches all donations. So if you give $1, Disney gives $1. If you give $2, Disney also gives $2, and so on. And you get a cool elephant button you can wear as our thank you for donating. If you want to see some more African animals this morning, you should check out Gorilla Falls, the walking trail located right by our exit. Here you can see gorillas, meerkats, hippopotamus, humans, okapi, and all kinds of cool stuff. And it's a walking trail, so you can stay and watch those animals for as long as you want. And you don't even have to wait in line. If you want to see some tigers today, head over to the Maharaja Jungle Trek over in Asia, where you can see Sumatran tigers, Komodo dragons, and giant flying fox bats, which are adorable. They look like baby foxes somebody glued wings to.
That's not
They're very
adorable. We found baby foxes and we glued wings to them. How adorable.
Well, everyone, I'm going to drop you off in just a minute, just because I'm nice like that. In the meantime, if you have any last-minute animal questions, now is a great time to ask.
Always welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Walt over at
Well,
Stop.
everyone, here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye. It's just too sad and too final. So instead, friends, I will leave you all with
Waharini.
and go well. And remember, everyone, we aren't inheriting this planet from our parents. We're only borrowing it from our children.
Ooh, deep.
Everyone, please watch your hands, arms, feet, legs. These doors are open and
we go.
Waharini, everyone.
Waharini. Go well.
Go well wherever your adventures may take you.
Gonna step across the yellow line here for just a second.
Thanks so much.
That was great. Enjoyed it. Great information, especially about the okapi. I didn't know that, so we learned a lot of things about derrieres of animals today. So that was great. That was awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Have a great day, friends.
All right, for the record, I want to make sure I put this. I think we have hit a new milestone here at Ear to Ear Magic, and I wanted to just call it out and share it with you guys. Today is the very day we've reached the most number of times the word "but" has been mentioned by a cast member on the Kilimanjaro Safaris today. We learned so much about the interior area of the animals. Oh man. Oh, let's just do a recap, shall we? as we're over here on the backside of the area for the the walking trail with the gorillas, the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. I want to make sure we do a quick recap so that you guys know. Welcome in, Tom. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Hope it is one in which we can just add to it and make it even better. But thank you for hanging out with us here as we're at Animal Kingdom. One of the things I did not know that I learned in Kilimanjaro Safaris. You know how many times I've been on the safari? I've brought you guys on the safari. This is the first time ever that I learned that an okapi, I guess it's a calf, colt, baby, will not evacuate their bowels for the first 30 days. So, first time I've ever heard that. So, you learn something all the time. Will that do you any good? I don't know. But I'm just going to put a challenge out there to you guys today. I would hope that all 159 of you who are joining us can find a way in your day to share that trivia wherever you may. And I want you guys to come into tomorrow's stream and tell me how you did it. So between now and the time you go to bed today, I want you to share that trivia. Hey, did you know that a baby okapi doesn't poop for the first 30 days of its life because it doesn't want a predator to smell it and attack it? And then I want you to come into tomorrow's stream. Tell me how you told it. Tell me who you shared it with. And most importantly, I want to know what their reaction is. But we learn something new all the time here on our live streams. And we're so glad that you can hang out with us and learn with us. So welcome in. Glad you guys could join us. And if you're watching for the very first time, I hope that you are having a wonderful time so far. Let me introduce myself. For those who are coming in new today, my name is Chris. I am your Disney travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for our Ear to Your Magic live streams. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. If you have things that you just want to share about your experiences and trips in the past, please let us know. If you have a countdown coming up for an upcoming trip, feel free to let everybody else know so that they can share their countdown and also have a little bit of excitement and sharing their countdown. But the big thing is, if this is your first time watching, we stream from the parks every Monday through Friday. And that means that we want you guys to come back and have some more fun with us as we do this on a regular basis. So don't leave out today without hitting that subscribe button and making it a point to come and hang out with us here and there as we do this on a regular basis. So welcome in, guys. Glad you could join us. And I got a couple other things I wanted to share with you as well. We have some new food that's coming over at in Animal Kingdom, and I wanted to share just the idea of these so that you don't miss out on them for a future trip. And let me put these up so you guys can get an idea of what they look like. All right, they're both in the same location. The first one is our marinated pork flatbread sandwich. New item. It may even be so new, it may not have even started yet. We'll find out today. We'll be trying it out, hopefully, and you guys maybe get a cool review out of it. And it is, as we just got off the safari, I'll do a refresh because my video and my audio is off. We'll get that taken care of in just a second. That we want to check it out. It's at the Kusafiri Coffee Shop. And an additional item we've got to try is, of course, the spiced potato hand pies. They are served with seasonal vegetables and potatoes. And I think we, as a service to everyone in the Disney community, need to go out of our way to find when these things are available and to try them when we can and give you guys a good food review on it. So hang on just a second. Let me turn my camera back around as we continue to walk around the park. Continue to hit that like button if you guys are just coming in. And I'm going to do a quick refresh, guys, and we'll be right back with you in just one moment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome in. Thank you for subscribing to Explosive Werewolf. I'm going to walk over and see some of the sweet treats here as well. In the Zuri Sweet Shop. Now, we had something similar to this over at the Magic Kingdom earlier this week. Now, this one has rice cereal on top. Some people may look at that and go, wow, that looks like cornflakes. That's because it looks like cornflakes. But you get a Rice Krispie treat with some rice cereal on top, drizzled chocolate. Oh, somebody said the S word. Snacks. Welcome in, Loving His World. Oh my gosh, Jay, wow, we hit one spot over by the dwarf goats. I was in the air, guys. I mean, I thought it was a thrill ride. Cute little Mickeys! Cute Mickeys! These are adorable. Alright, I had to stop into the sweet shop. Let's make our way over to the Kusafiri Coffee Shop and Bakery. By the way, I have this print in our, well, not in our house. It will be hanging up in our house again soon. I have this print. It was actually created and painted by Joe Rohde, the now retired Disney Imagineer. And our print is actually signed by Joe. The day it was released, Joe was here, and I got to meet him and have him sign it. So, welcome in and good morning, Vicky. Man, I tell you what, if I say the snack word, it just brings everybody. My snacks and cupcakes bring all the people to the yard. So I'm gonna make our way over here. I'm gonna step through here for a minute, thank you. Let's take you guys over. The Kusafiri Coffee Shop and Bakery. Now, this is across the way, just here in Harambe, right before you get into the entrance of the Kilimanjaro Safari. And they're still serving breakfast, so we'll have to go back in a little bit later if we wanted to try one of these items. We'll have to ask them how much longer it's going to be before they serve the lunch items. Good morning, Enchanted Experience. Bum, 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 cupcake. You show snacks. We want snacks.
Can I get chicken, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, and you want a soda or you want coffee?
So is this the lunch menu that's behind it?
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to take a look at that real quick?
And a
Because we're all about
soda.
this new flatbread and ham pie. When do you guys start serving this?
10:30.
10:30. Okay, so we got half an hour, guys. So I'm just gonna sit here for half an hour when they start. So this starts at 10:30, and notice we've got ourselves these spiced potato hand pies, fried pastry stuffed with seasonal vegetables, potatoes served with harissa aioli and coriander chutney. I'm just gonna ask if you guys are drooling like I may be at the moment. Make sure you drool away from your device. We don't want anything to short out. Marinated pork flatbread, marinated pork topped with cucumber, tomato salad, harissa aioli, greens, and served with house-made chips. I don't even know how I would choose between the two. These items are being right now featured at the Kusafiri, starting at 10:30. I think we need to try one today. What do you guys think? Anyone else interested? Thank you very much. I'll just slip it right on back in here. Now, just to show you how much we were interested in these two items, we're live on YouTube, and I have already been talking about the fact. Let me show you. We've got these up on our screen so that everybody at home can see the pictures and see exactly what's in them. That's how important it was that we checked those out today. Have you tried them?
Yeah, it's really good.
Which one would you, if I was coming for the first time and I was saying, do I do the pork sandwich, the flatbread, or I do the ham pies, which one would you recommend?
My personal favorite, I love the ham pie.
The ham pies?
So good.
Something about the ham pie just kind of called to me.
Like the veggies.
Yes.
People think that the veggies don't have flavor, but
Well, that's the one thing I like about eating here in Harambe at Tusker House. I love eating at Boma. The flavors are so good. It drives me nuts when I go to other places and I'm like, there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Give me some seasonings.
Yeah.
And I love it. So we'll be back a little bit later. We'll try one of them. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. What do you guys think? Here, I'm gonna come to the shade here in a second. Which would you guys choose if you had to choose between one? If we, because I can't afford to do both, but we'll see if we can get one. Should we get the spiced potato hand pies, or should we get the marinated pork flatbread sandwich? Let me know in the chat what we need to try today on the stream. Chutney and harissa or my jam, Susan says. Jumbo, good to see you, Kadani Sean. I know, I'm intrigued by the aioli. Here, I'm gonna go with a dark background so you guys can see the descriptions. Here, boom. So in the chat, we're gonna see what you guys think. I don't have a lot of special talents, Jay Wild. I don't say I could say that I'm very special in what I can do and provide in life to others, but I do have a talent for making people hungry. I know the hand pie, that's kind of what I was like, if I had to choose between the two, I'm really intrigued by that hand pie. James says, nothing spicy for me, thanks. We'll get you something on the side there, James. I laugh because I love making you guys hungry on the streams. You know why? Because if I can share the idea of what you can have at Disney for the foods and things like that, there are people out there like Tracy and Rob who are getting ready for their trip, or even Kadani Sean, which is going to be here for a weekend trip. If I can bring something up that you guys can go, I didn't know that was there, I might want to try it, and I get something that's in your mind, I feel like I've done a great service to you guys on your upcoming trips. Vicky says get both. Jay Wild says get the pork hands down. The flatbread sandwich from Artemis. Disney Lisa, I know it's a tough one. How do you choose between the two? Disney Lisa says get the flatbread, which is the marinated pork. Michelle says get the pork for sure. Tom says the marinated pork. There's a lot of people saying to get the pork sandwich. And you know what? Oh gosh, you guys, you're gonna make me cry. Don't make me cry on my own live stream. Grace says, forget about it, get both. Thank you so much, Grace. That is awesome. Grace says, you know what? Don't choose, get both and try them for both on the live stream. Thank you so much, Grace. We'll get them, we'll share them. And you guys make it possible for our live streams to do just that. So guys, thank you. Thanks to Grace. Grace is taking care of our lunch specials today. Now we can try both. Thank you so much, Grace. And Grace, what can I say except thank you for the super chat. We don't have to choose, guys. So they start serving in 20 minutes. So let's go have some fun elsewhere in the park and we'll come back. And thanks to Grace's generosity, we're gonna try both the flatbread and the ham pies. I gotta go get a napkin now. Grace is making me get all teary-eyed. It's the allergies. Welcome in, Weston. Happy Wednesday. The Weasley sweater. Happy Christmas, Ron. Hey, Jay Wild, you'll have to send us a picture. Maybe we can put it up in the patron group and let all the other patrons see it. I know. I'm really excited about them, Aloria. Let's go figure out, and we'll come back in about 20 minutes. We'll try it out, and we'll give you guys a review. We'll see how many Brunos we get out of both of them. And that way, if you guys need to come, we can only get one. I'll tell you sort of my perspective on what I would recommend. Moments of the magic. Is there some ice cream? You missed it yesterday, Moments. We were over at Universal and we got the ube ice cream milkshake for Mardi Gras. It was really good. It was a solid 4 out of 5, most definitely. Julie says, wow, your voice sounds different. What do you mean, Julie? I don't know what you're getting at, Julie. My voice is just the same as it is every day. So we've got ourselves some allergy pollen type things going on here, Julie. The past couple of days, you'll hear me sneeze or cough every once in a while. I'm definitely reacting to the seasonal allergies. So if you guys saw in the stories yesterday over on Instagram, or if you've been anywhere on the Disney Parks TikToks or group pages, the announcement coming back this summer to the celebration of the Festival of the Lion King. If you didn't know, it's happening. They are testing, they are performing, and they are practicing, because coming back to the show later this year, yes, the Tumble Monkeys are returning. It's the return of the Tumble Monkeys. If you've missed them since the show started back out, they're coming back. Anybody else excited about that possibility of coming back to a show and checking out the Tumble Monkeys? GME 1970, we're going to do it. We're going to try them both. And then you guys can put them on your list to try next time you come. And the thing is, how would you even know? It's in a little quaint, subtle little shop off to the side. Good morning, Jackie. Welcome in. Maribel, you'll have to give your opinion once we get up close and take a look at it. If only we could get this smell-o-vision working. we can just put the food up to the screen and let you guys try it yourselves. Now, it looks not ominous at all. We are expecting to have major weather coming in here later on this afternoon. So we're going to get the most out of our morning today and hopefully miss some of the weather. 80% chance of rain coming in this afternoon. Again, thank you, Grace. Grace, I'll have to make sure to get some video of it and put it up as a TikTok as well. What do you guys think? Do you think I should give a shout out to Grace when we do the TikTok? Hey Don, if we go over there and we ever see your friend's daughter, please let us know so we can say hello and check in with her. My saving grace. You guys are all my saving graces and my love in this worlds. All right, I hear them coming. So you guys ready to walk with a boatcade? I call them cavalcades, but they're not really cavalcades. All right, I'm going to catch them here. I'm going to walk with them all the way back. Good morning, Kate. How are you? Stephanie says my favorite is the chicken rice bowls in Harambe Market. They're pretty good. My favorite is the tuna dish over at the Nomad Lounge. It is just amazingly good. We've done our job then, Stephanie. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to look over to your left. You're going to see the Chipmunkasauruses and Barker Goofy. Good morning, guys. Looking good, Goof. You're the perfect Barker. You really are. He's got a natural thing for it. This one says, how about number of Simbas? It's turned into a rather nice morning. So for those who are joining us a little bit later in the stream, let's go back and I want to give you guys an idea of what our weather is looking like here in the Orlando area. Right after, let's talk about the rest of our schedule for this week. Today, of course, we're in Animal Kingdom. Tomorrow we will be in Epcot for some more Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. We have a special family from the Magic Crew who will be trying out some food with us. Looking forward to that. And I think we've also got some other Magic Crew members who will be in the parks that we can say hello to in person. So that's going to be a fun day tomorrow over at Epcot. And Friday we will be starting off in the Magic Kingdom. Only for like an hour or two, because then we're going to leave the Magic Kingdom, head over to an undisclosed location, and we're going to be there for the setup of something that hasn't been back to the parks in several years, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm leaving it as a surprise. I'm not going to tell you guys until we get started on our stream on Friday. So if you'd like a clue, there is a clue in the thumbnail of our stream on Friday. So go find it. Go find the stream in our channel. Check out the thumbnail. Leave a comment as to what you think it might be. And don't forget to hit that like button and getting ready for Friday's stream. Now, our weather for the rest of the week. We are at a high of 79 degrees today. 80% chance of rain happening this afternoon. It's going to be a wet one. Don't be fooled by the beautiful weather we have right now. Tomorrow, high of 82, partly cloudy. Friday, high of 88, also partly cloudy, 88 on Sunday. And we're going into our second week of spring break with a high of 78 degrees, also partly cloudy. Good morning, Matt. Awesome. Leaving for New York tomorrow morning. Some special New York fun. Hey, you can actually go to a Disney store in New York. I am really excited about tomorrow's and Friday's streams, guys. And I know that there are lots of you guys who came with us all throughout the first part of this week. I think it is very possible if you guys take a second and go find tomorrow's and Friday's streams, you can go ahead and hit that like button. If we can get to 100 likes before we even turn the cameras on, we're going to find some more people to join us. I think we're going to have a really good time Thursday and Friday. Some of the views that we have here in the area. We're going to be heading back over to the coffee shop. They open up in about 7 minutes, and we're going to grab some of the new items that are over there. Randy says we're at 175 likes so far for the stream today. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up. We're very close to hitting 200. The tumble monkeys are a very entertaining part of the show. When they reopened the show, revised, and some of the actors, performers couldn't get close to one another, and there were no tumble monkeys, there were no flying birds. It was great to have the show back, but let's be honest, there was always that small hole that you felt when you didn't see those monkeys jumping around. No more monkeys jumping on the stage. It's some great performance, and the fact that we haven't been able to enjoy it for a while, and that I think that's a real testament as to whether or not you are a super mega Disney Parks fan. If you don't have a reaction to hearing the word tumble monkeys, that makes a difference, you know. And most definitely, Grace, we'll put when we put our TikTok up about it, I'll tag you over on TikTok so you can see it. You guys will have to look out for Maddie, who works over in the Harambe Market. We got to see Emily today over on the Kilimanjaro Safaris. One of these days, guys, we're going to be blessed by having Emily be our driver. And I'm looking forward to that happening one day too. I'm surprised we don't have them like they do over at Disney's California Adventure. Well, whenever you guys come in, even if it's just for a few minutes, we always love to have you guys pop in and say hello. Hello, Bloomin' Cheesa. You're getting ready for another trip back to Disney as well, and another cruise. I tell you what, man, I wish Bloomin' Cheesa was one of our travel clients. It would be so much fun. We would live vicariously through the. He's getting on another Disney cruise. If we had a few Bloomin' Cheesas as travel clients, we would be so well off just to be able, as I'm talking mentally, because it seems like we would always have somebody on a Disney cruise, and that, you know, you can live vicariously through that. Welcome in. Good morning, Bloomin' Cheesa. Billy Phil, how are you doing today? Welcome to Harambe. Hey, Walt, one of these days, man, seriously, I need you to come over and we need to just kind of hang out. and do some food reviews and ride some rides together. James wants to know, where's the clue on the Epcot stream as far as who is our member going to be? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. It's you're not gonna be too far off. There's somebody very close at hand. Good morning, Tink 64. I am literally standing over here waiting the last few minutes for the coffee shop to open up, and then I'm gonna jump in line and we're gonna grab some food. So I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna go ahead and get my silverware, our flatware. So once I have all this food in my hand, I don't have to worry about grabbing it. You know, for somebody who streams every weekday, you think I'd have more forethought to put plasticware packages in my bag and just have them ready at any one point. So Don, if you've never been on a cruise, I'm going to tell you, a Disney cruise is just amazing. I will warn you, Disney cruises are so good that you may spoil yourself if you go on a Disney cruise first, and then you go on another cruise line and you're like, wait a minute. On a Disney cruise, all this was included. On a Disney cruise, we had Broadway style shows. On a Disney cruise, I got to meet all these characters and get photos with them. On a Disney cruise, my teenagers had all these kids clubs that they could go to, and all the drinks were included. When I sat down to have a meal, I didn't have to pay extra for coffee or tea. So Disney cruises are amazing. I would suggest if you're uncertain about a cruise, you can always do a weekend cruise, one in which you board on a Friday morning, go over to the Nassau in the Bahamas. On Sunday, go over to the Castaway Key with Disney's Private Island, and then come back on a Monday morning. Short little cruise just to get started. And if you guys are looking to cruise anytime in the near future, let us know if we can help you out with quotes or give you any questions or answers about cruising that you may have. Nikki's prepared. All right, I'm gonna walk right on up there, right at that 10:30. I'm back. All right, Dennis, have a great night. We'll see you on Thursday for our Thursday. Pardon me. Is it time? That's cool, Bloom and Cheese. I have a reusable set. I just have it on there. Oh, you're welcome, Don. And anytime you have questions, please ask. We're glad to help you out with those.
You're in line, yeah?
Oh, after you go ahead.
Your name for the coffee?
Yes.
All right.
It helps. Normally I have another microphone over here as well. We're live on YouTube at the moment. We're over here to try the ham pies and the new flatbread. So they start serving that at 10:30, so I had to come back just at the right time.
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys trying today?
I'm getting cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll? Are they? You got the last end of the breakfast ideas and stuff like that?
What was that?
You got the last end of what they were serving for
Yeah,
breakfast?
yeah.
Have you guys been on Kilimanjaro yet?
Yeah, we saw them. We passed the cinnamon rolls on the way, so we got off and I was like,
Gotta come back.
I gotta come back for it.
Where are you guys visiting from?
Houston.
Houston, Texas. I tend to always find the Texans. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because there's so many of you guys.
Yeah.
We're live on YouTube. Would you guys like to say hello to anybody back in Houston?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
And we ran into another family from Texas yesterday. And it's always fun because the weather is always kind of comparable to whatever you guys have in Texas and what's going on in here.
It's very similar.
So now I got to ask a question. Do you guys have new ears for every one of your parks?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But you guys enjoy. Have a great time. All right, so to give you guys a picture of what we're going to be looking at and trying out here. There's R2. Well, we couldn't decide, so we're gonna get both of them. This side? So we can't decide which one, so we're gonna get both.
Okay.
So one hand pie and one flatbread, please. That way we won't miss out, right?
Which one, the chicken or the beef?
Oh, see, there's choices. Let's see. Is that for the pan pies? Is chicken or beef?
No, chicken or pork.
Or chicken or pork?
Flatbread.
Or the flatbread? Let's do the pork. There we go.
$21.81.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, look. Reflections. It's me. Hi, guys. Nice breeze coming out of the kitchen. If you guys are just joining us, we are over here at the Kusafiri Coffee and Bakery Shop over in Harambe at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are trying both the pork flatbread and the hand pies. And we're going to give a review and let you guys know about how we think about it as an option moving forward. You're going to add it to your bucket list. This is, of course, the spiced potato hand pies. And of course we've had the flatbread as well. Awesome, thank you. I'm gonna lose that chip. All right. New Disney food, always exciting, right? So there are our spiced potato hand pies, fried pastries with seasonal vegetables and potatoes. I have been told that the seasoning is on fire. Awesome. And of course, we have our marinated pork flatbread sandwich featuring marinated pork, the tomato cucumber the harissa aioli and greens, and then house-made chips. What do you guys think? Just visually, how do you think this is going to go? So be cool. It's going to rain later today, but it has been beautiful so far this morning. Thanks for popping in, Nikki. Have an awesome afternoon if we don't catch you again. The smell, guys. If I can only just tell you how much it smells so good. If it tastes half as good as it smells. Now, has anybody already mentally added this to their bucket list for the next time they come over here? All right. So I'm going to flip this around here. Now, before we dig into it, I'm going to set a few things up. I've got to have some water. Oh man, the smells. Now I'm gonna have to wait a second. I just realized I'm gonna have to charge this up a second before I can, because it's dead. But I think I'm gonna steal one of these house-made chips. And when they say house-made chips, we're talking kettle chip kind of style. Nice and crunchy. I'm sure they can leave it off. And Blue and Cheeser, when you try this out, have to circle back with me and let me know what you think. Now the hand pies come with a little bit of sauce on the side. This is the harissa aioli for dipping the hand pies. And we got something else here as well. It's like a chimichurri. Susan, look at that, chimichurri. Music like this. Smelling chimichurri, harissa aioli. I haven't even bitten into it yet. I'm excited. Grace, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys know we don't really make money on live streaming. It's just not something we don't have. You know, it's not like we're some of these big channels that can do the 10-minute videos and get 400,000 views in the first couple of days. We're not there yet. We do it because we love it. We love to learn about the parks. We learn to learn about the food so we can tell our clients about it. And when you guys give just those donations here and there, we're not using it to buy more Loungefly. We're not using it to buy a bunch of ears so that we can make TikToks about how many ears we have. That's just not us. Right now, we use it to buy food and things we can do on the streams that we can share with you guys. And we hope that we can push it back into what we do on the channels to make it more enriching overall. So every time you guys give a donation on PayPal or send us a super chat, you guys are feeding right back into what we do. You guys are the magic. You guys are the way that our channel continually grows. And for that, we say thank you, because it is you that are making us the magic, not us. So we appreciate that. Are we got it? Are we up and running? Oh. All right. Let's get some video. And we'll have to I'll put some pictures up on Instagram as well for you guys today. And I don't know, is Grace still on? You're watching me film the TikTok right now. Behind the scenes with your dear magic. And our videos are about squirrel. If you touch this food, don't you touch this food. There's a squirrel over here watching me. I'm watching you, squirrel. I would share a chip, but I don't want him to jump into my chewy chewy. All right, we're back. This is torture. I'm smelling these sauces. This harissa aioli. Oh my gosh, guys. It smells delicious. So we'll do a little extra filming here today. So, we had somebody on Instagram send me an Etsy shop that makes the little tablecloths that you can put on the Epcot tables. We've talked about the idea that we need to get ourselves an ear-to-ear magic tablecloth for Epcot. Every time we stop for food reviews, we can just put our tablecloth down. So every time someone walks by, they can go, "Oh my gosh, who are those people? Oh, it's ear-to-ear magic." How cheesy would that be, though? Is that like uber cheesy? It would be kind of fun though to just throw it up there. All right, let's do ham pies first. Hey, that's okay, Jackie. When we eat together, you can just slide those sauces, just slide them way on over on my side. I got you covered. Your pal Figment, welcome in. Good morning. And by the way, guys, if you are watching today and you're having a good time, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. As more likes we get, the more likely it is that YouTube's going to share out and find us some new members of the Magic Crew that have never heard of us before and are looking for someone who's going to tell them where to find the goods. So thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for helping us to grow our community. Don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I have a problem, but that ain't one of them. Oh. Michelle says we should say hello to our future selves in the TikTok. So, watch this. Hey Disney TikTok fam, if you haven't come over here to this coffee shop, you've probably never heard of it. You're missing out on some great food to try here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. You guys see that? Gotta be very careful. I gotta get a new tripod for this one. Good morning, Andrea. Welcome in. Yes, the Tumble Monkeys are coming back. They are practicing and getting ready. We were just talking about that a little bit earlier. John, you're just in time. We're gonna try something I've never had here at Animal Kingdom, and I'm excited about it. First up, the spiced potato pan pies. I have both the harissa aioli and the chimichurri. Got some major white background there. So what should I try first, the chimichurri or the harissa? Kind of leaning toward the harissa. Look inside over there. Now you get 2 ham pies. Oh man. The flavors are just smacking me in the face. It's so broad. Got that spice, the harissa. I want to take this home with me. You're coming home with me. So, it's kind of hard to tell with the background being bright. You see what it looks like? Let me turn it around a little bit this way. There we go. There's your spiced potatoes. It's got a kick to it, and I am loving it. Can you imagine if we had Ear to Your Magic food tours? Michelle, we could just take people around every week and just eat. We would charge an exorbitant amount of money, and most people would go, oh my gosh, there's no way I paid for that tour. But then it would include all of the food, and we would just go around and eat it all. Okay, so there we go. The aioli, really good and spicy. Not like hot spicy. Seasons, a lot of seasons. Are you guys eating over here? You're not gonna try some of this food over here? It's good. It's really good. I guess. They look really good. We got these spiced potato ham pies. It's got some kick to it. I mean, we're not talking hash browns here. We're talking like, throw with some aioli. Even has some chimichurri, so if you like, different flavors. good stuff.
Being a food critic would be the best job. Your job is to teach. What do you do for one night? Food and rating.
It's exactly right. We just go from park to park to park. All right, now it's time to try the chimichurri. Chimichurri? Who loves a good chimichurri like I do? Oh man. I'll be right back. I gotta take a moment to myself. Clear my sinuses, that's for sure. Oh. Man. So, 77 Doug moment. It's Patty Mayonnaise. It's Quail Man. You're probably talking about a different dog. Now the hand pies are not full. There's lots of extra space in there, but there's still plenty of filling overall. So I wonder what it'd be like to get paid a small amount of money to eat them 6 times a year. I'm still waiting to find out what it means to get paid, John. So far, you guys have been amazing for allowing it for it's possible for us to buy food. One of these days, it's funny. Some of the people walking around, you can hear them saying, "Wow, it'd be great to get paid to have a job just trying food." I'm like, well, generally a job you make money doing it, so I'll let you know when that happens. Yes, Jenny, it's like a pub tour, but with food. Would you guys do something like that? We prepare the itineraries. We can show you what the menus would be. We'd give you backgrounds and tell you about what the foods have changed over and what the newest and latest, greatest flavors are. We might even be able to talk to some of the chefs and stuff at the locations. I think that would be a blast. John wants to know, did I have the yucca fries with chimichurri sauce at Mardi Gras? Not yet, which means I just got to go back. I haven't had a lot of the Mardi Gras food here lately, John, and we've got to put a lot more effort into it to make sure that happens. My name is Iskane. Is it Iskane? Kanai? I'm probably butchering your name. I apologize. But may I offer you some chimichurri in response? All right, so hand pies, harissa. The harissa aioli, top notch. Chimichurri, I want to take that home with me too. Oh. That's good. Melanie, welcome in. Now, John, I have had the chimichurri steak over at Cabana Bay. Honestly, the chimichurri steak with the sauce, the chimichurri sauce and seasoning with the steak is one of the best things we've had at Cabana Bay. All right, let's get down to business. Ham pie. what would I give a ham pie rating? Well, we give our ratings here on a scale of 1 to 5. With the flavors that we've got going on here. Running trains on recent streams with yeah, we've been watching them. We may see if we can see them training. Right now we're still talking mid-April. How many Brunos? I'm talking about this. I don't care if we talk about Brunos. Chimichurri is on point. The harissa is just amazing. This is not your run-of-the-mill snack. This is so much flavor. Would I get this again? Oh yeah. Wow. And because there's 2 ham pies, share it with somebody. You guys want a bite? Look at that sauce now. Okay, who are my foodies out there? Where are my foodies at? Good morning, Josh. Good to see you. We're trying some amazing food here at Animal Kingdom. I would be willing to bet a lot of people don't even know exists. So the hand pie. I'm going to put the harissa and the chimichurri to the side. Those flavors are all still with me. Almost don't want to drink water. Opening up my sinuses too. All right, now we tried the hand pies. Where else are we gonna go? Thank you guys for hitting those likes for us today. We're up to 200 likes. Next milestone, 250, maybe. We'll see. There's some cartoon guy on the screen. Yeah. I'm not a dark horse kind of guy either. I'm like those comic books that, you know, only the little kids buy. All right. Here we go. This is our pork flatbread sandwich. Let's talk about what's inside here. If you guys are just joining us, we're here at the coffee shop in Harambe, and we're trying a couple new items we've never tried before. And what we're trying right now is marinated pork flatbread. Boom, it's got the tomato cucumbers on it. It's got the harissa aioli, which is what I had with the ham pies. And it's, of course, it's got the Alfredo chips as well. So they're going to be regular menus Disney Parks has just decided to sort of feature them at the moment. So I have a feeling they're going to be around a while. They're not seasonal that I can see at the moment. All right, John, let's see what happens here. I'm very tempted to take the aioli I have left in the ham pies, pour it onto the flatbread. And we're talking flatbread. I lost the cucumber. I need a few more bites on this one. Gotta get to the pork. Now for this one you can actually choose between pork and chicken. So if you're not a big pork fan, there is the chicken option as well. So it comes with the same aioli as the pies. I would suggest when you order this, when you order it, ask for the side of the aioli, so you have a little bit extra to work with if you want to get it. I've had a lot of tomatoes, a lot of cucumbers. I'm still trying to get to the pork. Let's show you guys. I'm going to turn the camera around real quick. I want you guys to see it a little bit closer up. Here, just look at the screen and then take a bite of your oatmeal, Justin. The best bite so far is the one with the pork, with the greens, and the tomatoes, the cucumbers, and the aioli in there as well. I'm going to try a bite of the pork just by itself though. The pork is okay seasoned. It's got a decent flavor. The thing I like about these is that push, the extreme of the palate that goes through there. And honestly, the pork doesn't really carry its weight like the rest of the flavors do. The pork is good, don't take me the wrong way. But all the flavors that I'm enjoying the most are coming from other areas. Like the greens, with the crunch of the greens. The aioli is my favorite in here. So I am going to add a little bit more of that with the harissa aioli. So my biggest tip, ask for a side of the aioli. So you can add a little extra to it. James is having cereal. Jay Wild is making some mac and cheese. Flavors are not as extreme. So for instance, eating the pies, the ham pies, I was actually getting to the edge of uncomfortableness as far as the spicing, but still loving it. If you have a problem with spice, the flatbread's probably going to be your better option. Are getting ready over here in Harambe. If you guys want to see some pictures of this food a little bit later, go back and watch us on TikTok. Check it out on Instagram. We'll put pictures up for you guys later as well. Now, the difference between the hand pies and the flatbread. Hand pies do not come with anything but the hand pies and the sauces. You do get chips with the flatbread. These are the house-made potato chips. A lot of spice on them. They're also they're almost as spicy as the sandwich. So, minutes, welcome in. We are out at our little coffee shop that's off to the side in Harambe. We're trying the pork flatbread. We already tried the spiced potatoes ham pie. Back out into the park here very soon. Welcome in, Amy. All right. The flatbread can be a little messy too. They're starting to fall apart. See if I can finish it out without dropping everything. I was glad the boys could come with me yesterday. They needed the break, and I'm glad they hung out with me. They had a good time. They really did. And thank you guys for allowing us to have family time like that. Me to bring the boys in, be a little silly, and have some, some guy time. Somebody asked about the storms we had here last night. I don't know. I slept. I slept hard. So let's talk rating. feel about our flatbread here. On a scale of 1 to 5 Brunos, what are we looking at? Good amount of food. It's well seasoned. The pork, well, tastes good. It's not even the star of the show. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. Still a solid food for the parks. Makes for a great meal. It does come with chips, the house made chips, which are really crunchy. It doesn't have as extreme seasoning as it did the ham pies, which I just loved. Did I do myself a disservice by eating the one before the other? Might have. But if you're looking for something that has some extreme flavors, African-inspired flavors, you're not going to go wrong with either one of these. Up to 2. If I could come back and get only one, I would most definitely get the ham pie because it's that extra flavor and seasoning that really kicks it off for me. But these are both really good items to try. The ham pie is a lot better for sharing. Since you have 2 pies, you can get it with a group. Kind of hard to cut up a flatbread. So let me ask this question in the group. Leave it to everybody in the Magic Crew. Let me know in the chat. You had a choice between the 2. Now that we've tried it, got to get a better look at it. I'm telling you a little bit about what I tried. You could only order one. Would you order the flatbread? Or would you order the ham pie? Here, I was going to go for the pork. Flatbread as well, with the chips. Which one tastes like Animal Kingdom Lodge? The ham pies. Definitely the ham pies. It does kind of have that feel to it, a little bit, Robert. I'm glad you brought that up. They could walk this over in the Galaxy's Edge, and it probably would not even be noticed. No one would think about that. You know, it wouldn't fit there. This would go in Galaxy's Edge very well. So the flatbread. Make sure you have something to drink though. I would give it a strong 7, a small 8. It's there, but it's not painful, if you know what I'm saying. So, Chris, have you been on the GSC? What is GSC? Is that the game show channel? I like the Star Cruiser. That threw me off. Star Cruiser to me is one word. I have not. But you cannot. No, I cannot not. Like the Star Cruiser? And Disney did not call me to come over and check it out. I still believe to this day the only reason I didn't get invited to the Galactic Star Cruiser is that I don't do the little TikToks like this. I don't do that. Maybe a little bit of maybe a sorbet would be good to cleanse the palate. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for a few minutes here. That was almost an entire meal. It was a meal. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna go back into the parks. If you follow us on TikTok and Instagram, I'll have something together. We'll put it over on our other channels and you guys can see a little behind the scenes. It's a little, it can be messy. I almost thought I lost it there for a second, James. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us for the food. Let's head on back out to the parks and have some more fun, shall we? I'm gonna clean this up. Be back with you guys in just a moment. Go this way. Woo! My palate's on fire. And I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, let's go out. See what else we can find. By the way, guys, if you're joining us for the very first time, my name is Chris. I'm your travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for today's visit here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. If you have questions about what's going here in the Disney World parks, Universal, travel, anything else when it comes to do family vacations and group travel, let us know in the chat. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. That's what we do when we're not streaming, to take care of our family. And we take care of you as our family, because it's lovely to be able to be a part of your vacations. We take it very serious, the fact that, whoa, we take it very serious that we can be a part of your vacations in the future. So let us know if we can help you guys out when it comes to booking, planning, and helping you when it comes to anything with Disney, Universal, or other things that won't be popping up for travel anywhere, really. head on into Pandora.
Once again, all strollers for Lion King. Right over here in the courtyard behind
Yes,
me.
they flew right over me.
Courtyard, please.
Very close to. Awesome, Kate. I'll have to look and see. I was trying to get on the TikTok and get some stuff done yesterday. I spent about an hour trying to get a TikTok done from yesterday, and it kept glitching out on the app. And eventually I got so tired that I fell asleep. So I got to play catch up on TikTok. Looking forward to seeing you over there.
So this is at 11, so it's perfect.
I think it's 11:30.
We are making our way out of the area here of Harambe, past the Lion King Theater. It helps. And into Pandora. If you like to go off planet, you don't have to go to Hollywood Studios to do that. And if you guys enjoy several of our social media accounts and just want to have one easy spot to go over and check it out, you can always go over to our link tree. The link tree has links there for our live streams, to our TikTok accounts, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, and even some of our sponsored companies that we work with. We say sponsored, it's more like they've reached out to us to help us out some things, and we love to share their links out for their small businesses as well. Lance is doing our first Disney cruise next year, combined with our first trip to Universal. Nice. Welcome in, Jeremy 777. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat, whether you are super chatting or not. You're always welcome to come in. Glad to see you this morning. Couple questions. Just item bag. Items be what a hot bag. Not these are pretty we're able to grab. So again, thank you. Great. I'm gonna help. You check out full bar. You have to that is very odd. Well, that was the strangest thing. Came in the Pandora, still had full bars of 5G. No drop in connectivity with my cellular connection. Just wouldn't keep. Hopefully you guys can see me okay now. Sorry about that little blip in the mix, but we are over here in Pandora. Again, Jeremy 777, thank you so much for the super chat. Go back and rewind. We just had a snack. I am stuffed, but they're excellent. 4 and 5 reviews, 5-star reviews over there. To go check out the ham pie and over the shortbread as well. The bird show. Let's see what we do when we go around. We've just now, after being on for 3 hours, just left Harambe. So that's good stuff right there. If you can stay 3 hours in one little area. But we're back here. Thanks for popping in though, Jeremy 777. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And let me pop over here. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. Hey, from the Lego Dude. Thank you, Lego Dude. Lego Dude just tipped $3.16. Happy March 16th, Lego Dude. Thank you so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Here's some funnage for snacks. Thank you, appreciate it. Hope you're having an amazing day. And I hope everything is coming together brick by brick for you as well. So thank you for that support. Oh, welcome in, Hog the Fam. Ooh, the sun just opened up too. That's awesome. So in the background, of course, you can see our lovely Pandora backdrop as guests are going into Flight of Passage, which at this point with a standby is at 2 hours. So it's about normal for spring break. Nothing to be unexpected and not really all that bad. But we had a 70-minute posted wait time for this morning for Kilimanjaro Safaris. We were on the car in 30 minutes. Question is it really 1 hour or 2 hours? I don't know. And Sherry, thank you so much. Let's get that PayPal thing in there because we just got another PayPal. We just got another PayPal. We just got another PayPal. Thank you so much, Sherry. Appreciate that. Sherry says, I enjoy watching you at the parks when I'm at work. I'm a huge Disney fan. Sherry, we are so happy that we can bring you streams from the parks Monday through Friday. And if you're at work, you're at home, you're at the hand doctor, wherever it may be today, you can come in and have a little bit of Disney fun with us and help with that Disney depression. So that post-Disney depression is debilitating at times. And if you haven't been in a while, it's really just the Disney depression because it's not even post anymore. So thank you so much, Sherry. Glad you could come in and have some fun with us today. Gary says, hello from Ireland, just subscribed. That is awesome. Good morning, good afternoon, I should probably say to Gary. Glad you could be here with us here in Pandora. I'm glad you were subscribed. You are now part of what we call our Magic Crew, Gary. So be prepared for the fact everybody in the Magic Crew who is watching with us on a regular basis, everybody say hello to Gary. Andrew, if you couldn't guess, that was from me, from Lego Dude. No idea. No idea. How you doing today, my friend? It's always good to have Andrew pop in. Andrew is one of our OG moderators, and he works hard at what he does. And when he can come in, it's always a special time to see him just pop in and say hello. So good to see you, Andrew. We'll catch back up into the chat since we were. Thomas wants to know, what are the crowds like? Honestly, it doesn't seem that crowded here today for spring break. But we've had really long lines, and I'm not talking time. I'm talking measurable distance lines for places like Kilimanjaro Safaris. Right now we have a 2-hour wait for, see if I can pull it over here, got a 2-hour wait for Flight of Passage. So how are the crowds? They're typical spring break crowds, so nothing that's too shocking overall. All right, let me turn this camera back around. Let's get to do some walking. Top of the morning to you. I will have the bottom half. But so sometimes tell my kids I'll be glad to share a drink with them. They can have the top half, but I drink first and my half's on the bottom. Now, what's always fun is when we go to places like this and you see TikTok and you see other people who do videos and they have these tips, ideas, things like you never knew this, hidden secrets in Disney World, the top 3 items that you never knew existed in, Animal Kingdom. It's funny, you guys, we talk about them all the time, but it's always cool when there's someone who's not with us who might not have known certain things when it comes to the engineering. Here, and this is something we've talked about many, many times here on our live streams. Over here in the backdrop, over in Flight of Passage, it winds through and goes through. We got some nice water features, waterfalls coming down everywhere. And if you look up, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ones at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, you know what? It's really only 4. Down, if you look up top, it looks to be 5 water features, 5 waterfalls up top. But here's the secret. The very top, tippy top ones are not real waterfalls. They're actually just a spinning wheel that's been painted to look like water. So yes, most of the water features, most of the waterfalls are real. But if you ever come to Pandora and you want to stop here and look, you can find them on both sides, left and right. If you were to zoom in and look, those top ones are just a spinning wheel to give you the impression. Are they fake waterfalls? No, they're not fake. They're Disney real. Ooh, where'd the raindrop come from? Michelle, I'm missing something in the chat going through. What did we miss something come through? Did the chat not happen, make it through like it should have? Welcome in, Mickey's Meal Mark. Good morning, Laney 963. How are you doing today? And good to see you, Diane. Welcome to Pandora. Michelle, awesome, one of our moderators, making sure that no one gets left behind in any way whatsoever. Michelle says, Chris just wanted to see if Don's PayPal came through. She sent a while back. It may have been. Let me double check it to see. Keep in mind that for a while there, my secondary device was dead. I had to charge it back up while we were doing the food. I may have missed it. It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. I don't like it. I'll have to double check again. It's because my phone is acting up at the moment. I don't know if Susan is watching with us today. She can check PayPal from the other side. Don, if one did go through, I apologize for not being able to see it at the moment. But my phone is telling me that my thumb is not the right thumb. We'll try it again. I think I'm able to sign back in now. Oh, that's it. I did actually miss one. See, you guys always making sure that I'm on the up and up. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Michelle. And we just got a PayPal a little bit ago. We just got a PayPal a little bit ago. We just got a PayPal a few minutes back from our friend Don. Don says, here's $15 to the channel. I think you're going to need a Dole Whip float after that yummy food. Not sure if you want to get it loaded or unloaded. Thank you so much, Don. Yes, we can always go back over to Tamu Tamu. Tamu Tamu is a place where you can get yourself some Dole Whip, Animal Kingdom style, and you can either get it kid-friendly or not so kid-friendly, depending on what you're in the mood for. So thank you so much, Don. Now, let me ask a question, if I may, Don, because I think it's very pertinent to what's going on, and I want to make sure that we make the best use of what we have for snackage. But there is, over in Disney Springs, a brand new place that has just opened up that will allow us to try Dole Whip at Disney Springs, including Dole Whip nachos, or also the very first time they have opened up and provided a Dole Whip float that is just now opened up in the old Bubble location, Bubble Waffle location, over across from, right there at the bridge, before you get to like the Christmas store and Goofy's Kitchen. They've just redone it, reopened it up yesterday. We were going over Universal yesterday, so wasn't able to check it out. Let me ask you a question. Would you like us to save that and use it toward getting a Dole Whip float flight over at Disney Springs and share it with you guys on Instagram? that's okay. I'm going to do that as well, because I'm really interested in taking you guys over to that new location that just opened up yesterday. Now, again, we are going to be getting some rain today. We are going to be getting wet, but right now it's still very beautiful skies. So a 2-hour wait for flight of passage and 75 minutes for Navi River journey. So it's spring breakish, very much so. I look forward to when the ride times come down just a little bit after spring break. We're able to do a lot more rides with you guys. Whoop. I grab my phone. Sharon says, no, they're not fake. They just aren't real. Yeah, exactly. Welcome. Welcome in, Henry. Top of the morning to Ireland. Oh, some corn and beef cabbage. Sounds good. Welcome in, Tony. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. And if you guys are just joining us here at Animal Kingdom today, I hope that you're having an amazing hump day so far this week. And we're making the most out of it because it's nice, bright and sunny and shiny at the moment. It's going to get worse this afternoon with an 80% chance of rain coming through the area. We had some thunderstorms come through last night, but I was so tired I slept through them all. I couldn't have told you there was one. I have no idea. I was so tired last night. Anyway, so I'm so ready to celebrate tomorrow. I'm happy I'm Irish. It's funny. Can I share something personal with you guys, which is extremely embarrassing? But when I was growing up and I always rode the bus to and from school, I wasn't exactly always the most popular. I was the geeky kid. Always been the geeky kid. I'm still the geeky kid. You know, got into middle school and high school, and I was the geeky kid and the nerd. I was the geeky nerd. I was a geeky nerd well before it was popular and fun to be a geeky nerd. Before it has a popular connotation like it does today. But I had a lot of people who would often make fun of me and have fun at my expense, make me the butt of the jokes on the bus and other places. And I remember one time some of the bullyish kind of guys on the bus, school bus, were making fun of my speech impediment and the fact that I had trouble pronouncing certain words. And they said something about the fact that, well, you must be Irish because we can't understand what you're saying. And they just made fun of me and all about the idea of the Irish. And, you know, it was really upsetting to have that kind of thing happen to a kid who was in elementary school. And I went home, I told my mother, I was like, Mom, it's like the kids were making fun of me today and how funny I talk and about how I can't say words right. And they said I sound like I'm Irish. And my mom tells me, she's like, well, you know, you are part Irish. You are very much Irish in your blood. And I'm like, I am? And she's like, yeah. She's like, you are Irish. And I was like, that's cool. And I got so excited and so happy. And I remember for the rest of the afternoon and even for the next few days, whenever they would go back to that joke of me being Irish, I'm like, no, it's okay. I am Irish. And that was that was my response. I am Irish. I was very excited to see that, to have that. That was my response. I felt better about myself. And that they're joking and making fun of my speech impediments and stuff like that didn't bother me a bit because I was like, who cares if I sound funny? I'm Irish and da-da-da. So here's the embarrassing part, if I could share this with you. I remember being in college, like my latter years in college, and being out with my mom or something like that, what we were doing, I don't even remember. And I said something about, you know, the idea of having part Irish in me and having some Irish background. And my mother turned and looked at me, she goes, what are you talking about? I said, the fact that I've got some Irish blood in me, I'm like part Irish. And she goes, no, you're not. No, I am. You told me. You told me that I have some Irish blood in me. I'm part Irish. She goes, well, I don't know why I told you that. That's not true. That's not even close to true. I'm like, but Mom, I had these kids making fun of me on the bus about how funny I sounded, and they couldn't understand what I was saying, that I must be Irish, and you told me that I was part Irish, and it made me feel better. She goes, oh, I probably just said that to make you feel better. So, I grew up in middle school and high school thinking I might actually have a little Irish blood in me, and it was just it was a lie my mother told me to make me feel better. How's that for a kick in the head? So I get to celebrate tomorrow based solely upon a lie my mom told me to make me feel better while I was in elementary school. Good morning, Jeff. Welcome in. Hey, Shell, how are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. I'm excited about having further talks with you guys about your upcoming trips. So I don't know. I've been a little distracted this week. I know Susan's been talking to you. I'll have to see what time we can get together and answer some of your questions. I can't find the PayPal. What is it again? You should be able, if you go to the very, very top of the chat, we try to put the link in there at the very top, and you can always find it there. It's also listed in the description of our videos. If you go to the top of just below where the video shows, there should be a little down arrow you can click. It gives you everything in the description. It should have that in there. And the mods can always throw in a PayPal link if you guys ever want to donate to the channel as well. Oh, it's that song. Oh boy. That's my copyright song. Hang on just a second, guys. Turn my gimbal back on. All right. I need a surface. Where can I get a surface? I'll tell you what, I gotta plug a lot of things in today. Alright, guys, hang on one second. I gotta put one more charge cable in. All the behind the scenes IT work. I try to do it without you guys even know I'm doing it, but today's a little bit of a challenge. There we go. No. Oh man. Oh man. Not good. So yeah, I don't have a home office anymore. I don't have a place that I can charge this stuff and get all my stuff done. So I'm not getting my charging in anymore. So my gimbal is dead. I have a dead gimbal. Dead gimbal. My phone is dead because it wasn't charged. My other phone is dead because it wasn't charged. My anchor is dead because it wasn't charged. The only thing that got charged last night was me because I fell asleep before I got anything done. Woo, what a day. is it Ronnie or Roni? Ask, have you at least visited Ireland ever? You know, it's always been my dream to go to Ireland, to visit Ireland. It is on my list. Matter of fact, my dream was that if I had any say whatsoever on my honeymoon, that I'd get the honeymoon over in Ireland. Instead, we went to Paris, so we kind of missed it. But I still want to go one of these days. I want to stay. I want to visit the castles. I want to have the food. I want to have the most out of it.
Look, I got new clothes today. Look at that. Right now, 5 minutes ago. We did it.
All right, I've got four. I've got 4 charge cables hanging off of me right now and nothing to plug it into. Nope, no good. Oh, Jackie, it has been on my bucket list since I was in middle school. One of these days I hope to visit. I would love to take the family there. Or maybe to be something when we're empty nesters and all the kids have moved out to do their own thing. Susan and I could take a trip over to Ireland. Oh, now that's not to say Paris wasn't an amazing honeymoon. And if you guys know the story of that, I booked that trip as a honeymoon without Susan's knowledge. She had no say whatsoever in where we went on our honeymoon. Matter of fact, she had no idea where we were going on our honeymoon until we got to the airport and I had to change my currency from the American dollars to the francs. Yes, we've been so long ago, we've honeymooned that there were still francs and had not moved over to the euros yet. And how cool would that be, Larry, if we could make it over to Italy as well? One of these days, can you imagine if Ear to Ear Magic could continue to grow in its community overall, that we would one of these days be able to go on trips and just take you guys with us? Who would love to go to Shanghai Disney? Let's go. Who would love to go to Italy and take a riverboat cruise with Travels by Disney? Let's do it. Who wants to go and check out Antarctica? Well, we maybe not live stream that. We'd have to vlog it, but we do it. And it's you know, it's a pipe dream. It's something to work toward. It's something you can dream about and work hard that maybe might happen. But I would love to one of these days be able to take you guys on all kinds of cool trips like that with us. To see some of the beauty that's over in so many other locations that you've dreamed about but never been to before. Well, guys, I hate to say this because I actually had so many more things I wanted to do today in today's stream, but I am literally dead in the water. I have no power, and I don't know. The only thing I could think of to do is I've got one other option. Let me go grab and see if I can change out a fuel rod. And if I can do that, maybe we can have a little bit more energy for the rest of the day. Oh, pardon me. I'm holding my gimbal in my hand. People are staring at me because I'm walking around with a gimbal. I have charger cables hanging off of it. It's pretty bad looking. But if I fall asleep and I don't do everything I have to do, let's put it this way, if I fall asleep before 2 o'clock in the morning, then I miss something I have to do to make these live streams happen. So it's cheesy, but that's a cool magnet set. Let's see if I can get. So, where did the fuel rod station get me? Right out there? Thank you. I'm so used to it being right there. Perfect. Let's see if I can get my fuel rod to change out. If I can get a little bit more power, maybe we can keep going for a little bit. Okay, it's gonna swoop up for a second. Let me do this. I'm gonna turn the camera off for just a moment since I don't want anyone to get sick as it's jumbling around. Jill, go anywhere. Let's look at our schedule for the rest of this week for now. Tomorrow, let's see, let me put this up so you guys can see it. There we go. So today being in Animal Kingdom, tomorrow we're going to be back over in Epcot. Got some special guests from the Magic Crew trying out some food with us. And I think we might even be able to say hello to some other Magic Crew family as they are vacationing here at Walt Disney World. And Friday is a very special live stream. We will be starting off in the Magic Kingdom first part of the day. We won't be staying there very long because at the end of the morning, or actually midway through the morning, we'll be leaving the Magic Kingdom and heading over to an undisclosed location to check out something that we have not been able to share and give you guys in a very, very long time, but we're excited to be able to do it. So, if you enjoy our streams, if you enjoy hanging out with the Magic Crew, I would suggest go ahead and find those streams for both tomorrow and on Friday, and give a like there. Start the chat early. Matter of fact, even tomorrow, if we're not going to be starting until 9 o'clock, you guys, if you're getting to work already, it's 8 o'clock, and you just want somebody to talk to, our chat is always open. We'd love you guys to pop in, hang out with some other people, and have some fun. And let's see if we have the potential to possibly get to 100 likes on tomorrow's and Friday's stream before we even turn the camera on. All right, let's get a little. Pardon me, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right, we got a fuel rod here, which means I probably have maybe 15 minutes left. Just imagine, Disney Lisa, if I could get everything charged up like I'm supposed to. Sleeping. We don't pay you to do no sleeping. Our kangaroo friends are out in front of the Tree of Life this morning. Anthony, thank you so much. You know, it was never our goal to live stream, but you guys make it such an enjoyable experience. We kind of got caught up into it. You know, we usually only stream like, once or twice a month. Then we only streamed every Monday and Friday. Now you guys have us about 25 to 30 hours a week. Thanks, Gabriel. Have an awesome afternoon. Michelle says we're about 5 likes away from 250. We got anybody out there who can help us out with a few more likes before we close out for today?
Pizza, you want taco? Yeah.
And for those of you who watch our streams on a regular basis and go, you know what, there are times where I'd like to be able to chat with people in the Magic Crew when we're not live. There's an opportunity to do that, see pictures and video, and even get to be on a monthly Zoom patron call to meet everybody else. If that's something you might be interested in, go check it out over at patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic.
So, man, the highlight of this.
I think the highlight of our month is to hang out for 2 hours on a Zoom call and get to see and talk with, and we're not talking chatting. I mean, we're talking video chatting with the members on our patron crew. Thank you, Ashley. Kevin is not out at the moment. Kevin. He sounds like a little turkey. She's awesome, but she does have a little turkey every once in a while. And I think it's time for a little bit more music. I can't see it now. That's hilarious. I can only charge one thing at a time. This is pure rods. Guys, this to show you how much we've evolved here from Ear-to-Ear Magic. 4 years ago, I used to have fuel rods all the time. This was our main source of energy. We do so much more now that this doesn't cover it. And now it's getting us a few more minutes on our stream, but I can't see the PayPal confirmations. But right before my phone just died, I saw a confirmation from Michelle for PayPal. So I have to say, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from our friend Michelle. Thank you so much for the PayPal. Greatly appreciate it. Maybe I can pay myself to remember to charge all my devices before I conk out on the floor tonight. Oh, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. You guys, it really does help when it comes to buying food and stuff like that. So every little donation to the channel, really and truly at this point, goes smack dab back into what we do. So thank you guys so much for that. And thank you for having fun with us here in the parks. Before we close today, I did want to get back over at least to Expedition Everest. I was hoping to see if maybe they were testing it today. It is closed now until mid-April. We're hoping that maybe they'll surprise us and go, oh no, we're done early. It's going to be open. But we don't have a lot of hopes for that just yet. But Everest is closed now. It will be opening sometime in mid-April. And you guys know, as soon as it opens back up, we're coming back over to Animal Kingdom. We're going to ride. We're going to ride so many times you guys are going to get sick. It's going to be amazing. Should we do a special Expedition Everest theme live stream when it opens back up in April? What do you guys think? We could do Expedition Everest food. Maybe even come up with games. And maybe we'll just ride it. And ride it and ride it. Anybody up for it? Oh, Tom, I wish he was back there. I wish he and Launchpad were back. They're still on the cavalcades right now. They're still on the boats. But I'm hoping that very soon we're going to get an announcement from Disney that our meet and greets are going to be returning. I think we all need a chance to get up and get a good hug with friends of ours from the Disney group. The mountains are quiet. They're so quiet. They're Forbidden Mountain. Lisa, it's such a great ride. Even for the fact that it just goes backwards. So yeah, when it reopens, I think it's going to be my job to make sure you guys make up for lost time here in 2022 with some rides on Expedition Everest. I mean, how many times would you guys have to ride it in a live stream before you're like, okay, I'm done? Really? Are we going to do it? Are we really always riding it again? Oh my gosh, he's riding it again. Someone just say something in the chat. Tell him we're done. We're so done. Why? Oh, he's riding it again. Randy says we have to 260 likes, guys. And, you know, surpassing our milestone of 250. Thank you guys for hitting the likes today. That's a red panda. It's funny, red pandas in the wild, not necessarily all that red.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
you got your snow leopards and your red pandas. Let's check and see what we got for trading today. Make sure no one's behind me. I never want to get in anybody's way. These are our pin trading selections today. You guys get your pins out. Remember, are we back to only 2 trades per person? We got to make sure we get room for everybody. No, I kind of like that one's kind of cool. The Stormtrooper one. Okay, all right. The Marie is finally back in the Magic Kingdom in the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade. It's so good to see Marie back. And all right, real quick in the chat, who can tell me, first person who gets bonus points, where does that pin come from? Name the reference in the chat. Name the movie. First one who puts it in the chat gets the bonus points. Oh, back scratcher. I don't think I've ever seen that pin before. Is that real?
It's one of the 50th ones.
It's a recent one?
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
I have not seen that one. It's a back scratcher.
It's one of the, what is it? That retro line.
Like the Vault? The Vault collection. Yes. I've not seen that one. And it's here for trade. Come and get it, guys. Come and get it.
Mom, they have more of the bears. Hello. I'm on this collection of beads. I have 3 of them.
Oh, Jackie, glad to have you with us today. Now, guys, we are going to close out the stream here soon. I am going to be heading back, I would say home, but it's our home at the moment, to get some more work done for our travel clients as we get back into helping our clients get their trips ready. I would love it if you guys are looking to do some travel this year. Send us an email. Let us go ahead and get started working on yours this afternoon as well. And you guys can reach us over at chrisedwards@travelmation.net and susanedwards@travelmation.net. There is no fees whatsoever for us to help you book and plan your vacation and answer all of your questions. Get your park reservations. Make sure that it's all linked up in your My Disney Experience account and all the other fun things that happen. So let us know if we can help you out when it comes to that. And I would like to share something real fast before we close out and before our fuel rod dies on us here. Very informal, but I wanted to share this with you. Again, you guys know who watch us on a regular basis. The live streaming is for fun. Live streaming is to share. Live streaming is for learning and building community. The real work that we do to take care of our friends and our family when it comes to vacation is working with Travelmation. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. We do that on all the times we have the camera turned off. We're doing things like helping people buy their tickets, helping get packages for Disney, helping them book their upcoming cruises. We have people who are just getting off of Royal Caribbean cruises right now. All that behind the scenes is what we really need to take care of our family. And when you guys are traveling and you let us help you do that travel, that helps us and we get to help you. And I just think it's the best way that we can just kind of merge what we do here in Orlando. I wanted to share something with you guys. You guys know we're struggling, and we always have been struggling when it comes to travel. All travel agents have since we've coming out of the pandemic. If you don't have clients traveling, you're not making money. You're not providing. You're not able to do stuff for your family. We're just now getting to the point where things are starting to warm back up, and we're able to get that business back. And it has been a hard 2 years. But I'm going to tell you, you guys have been amazing with the requests. People have coming in. We have people who watch our streams who go, you know what, I book my own travel usually, but I'm going to work with you guys, and we want to support you, and so that you can help us. That is amazing. And I have something that I wanted to share, and it's going to be hard for me to get through to say this, but as of Monday, with all the travel that we have put on the books for 2022 so far this year, that's moving forward now until the end of the year, Travelmation informed me on Monday morning I hit the next milestone, and I get to be what they call one of their top producers. So that is a huge thing for me, because that means that we're getting there. We're getting back, and the fact that I can get notifications from Travelmation, huge. So thank you guys as we fight, as we go for our dreams. Thank you so much. So for today, we celebrate happy tears. We're going to continue to do what we can to help you get past those hard times as well. We bring you to the parks. And tomorrow, we're going to do it at Epcot. Friday, we're going to do it over at Magic Kingdom in a special location. And as long as we can, we're going to continue to fight to take care of us, our family, and our Magic crew. So again, thank you for all that you do for us here at Magic. We'll see you guys